So, we're all here. Welcome back, everybody. Session number 7, I think, I hope. Last we left off, you all had just fought off the raiding party of gnolls and attempted to stop your journey. You repaired the cart. Joe is currently tied up at the bottom of the wagon because he attempted to go self-forever sleep. For whatever reason, I don't know. He just decided to. Logan, you saved the dog's life that is currently accompanying your party through a masterful use of animal handling. And you all are, at this point, as the sun raises on this day, you come within sight of the next town that you're traveling to. As you come along the road, you can hear the creaking of the back right wheel that was blown off, the new one that you put on. You're probably going to want to get that seen to, at least by someone professional, before you head off, just to make sure that you actually put it on right. A lot of new noises it's making. As you approach this, it's a small little village. Probably less than 100 people live here. It's a fairly poor little town on the bank of a river. It seems that most people here are just like, subsistence farmers. And as you kind of enter the town, you see that there's a mildly jovialness in the air. These people seem fairly simple. Nobody's really wearing anything like specifically like fancy. Not like the other town where you had like certain people wearing like glittering armor or fancy robes. These people are just, they are living their lives happily. It's a peaceful area. It's a decently sized plains area where the town's set. And as you enter town, you just you find yourselves a little standoutish. Just because, you guys are coming in all decked out with armor and weapons and all this.
What it is, not the blood dripping from us.
Well, that's
not the bleeding bugbear.
You see the bleeding that is happening is, everybody gets scrapes and bruises now again. It's fine.
I have 9 health.
It's a nice slit across one of our necks.
I'd like to use one of my spell slots to just heal myself.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, hold on. I gotta...
That's fine.
We gotta find an inn and take a long rest.
Sure, that's fine. Alright. So as Z kind of like attempts to give himself a bit more vitality.
I didn't really... That was decent. Well.
Alright. You guys enter the town, and there's not many places around here in the way of like shops and keeps, but there is one tavern near the like centerish part of town. That you find. It's a it seems like a fairly neutral establishment, very plain looking, wood building, thatched roof. Yeah. There's a sign outside with like a beer mug.
Stroll in there. Howdy doody.
Where are you leaving the cart?
Outside. It's either their problem or it's outside.
So he's gonna park it like in front of the building, or?
Yeah, I've been trying to be good about,
Yep.
Okay. So Logan, you just and there you go. The cart's parked out in the front of the building. What are the rest of you doing? Since Logan's gonna just jump off and walk in.
Okay,
I'll head to the tavern too.
Okay, what was that, Ryan?
Sorry, I forgot. Who the heck is tied up at the bottom again?
In this town, the tavern and inn are one place. So.
No, who the heck is tied up at the bottom of the cart?
That'd be Joe. That's the rogue.
Okay, I'll drag him in with me. Not carry him. I'll just drag him and hope he wakes up on the way.
He's not tied up anymore, right? He was just knocked out.
Oh yeah, no, he's awake now. Yeah, he's very much awake. Yeah, no, he. Oh, you cut the ropes, Logan?
Yeah, I cut him last session.
Oh, that's right. You did.
When
You did cut
him. I just cut him and left him there.
Okay, so at this.
Here, I'll drag him with me and just toss him in whatever room I end up sleeping in.
All right. He just kind of sits there, grumbling like a small child, as you just kind of pick him up, throw him over your shoulder, and he's just kind of like as you walk in with him. David, are you joining them? I think it. Right?
Yep.
Okay. You all enter through the double doors on the front of this place, and as you do, the place seems fairly lively for being this early in the morning. You see a gentleman with a long black beard. His hair is kind of thrown back into like a ponytail, and kind of has very rough features around his face. He's got a scar over his right eye. and he's just sitting behind the bar. Seems like he's manning it, taking orders and such. You see a couple people at different tables, just kind of, doing their daily business, maybe having like a morning drink before they go out to the field because, alcoholism is funny.
Yes.
And then, as you look around, you notice that there's actually one individual that kind of stands out to you. As you've kind of walked to the town, you notice that most of this town, people are fairly plain looking. And there's one gentleman sitting, not necessarily over in the corner, but kind of on the right side of the establishment at a table. He's wearing a long... he's wearing a dark suit coat and pants, a purple vest, and then a white undershirt with a black top hat, and a very, very well-polished monocle sits in his right eye. He seems to just be enjoying a nice cup of tea as he sits there, and kind of gives you all an eye as you all walk in as this very odd-looking group. What do you all do?
I
bad.
You're all gonna buy...
Yeah.
Okay. All of you, if you wish to buy a room...
I'd like to buy a meal first.
Can I have my own room?
Would you all like...
I told you you can't.
Okay. Food and board here are included. 2 silver
Oh, good.
per person.
2 silver? What's in me?
I love poor people.
Please.
That's nothing.
Correct, yes. This is a poor village. Congratulations. You're getting, like, probably a straw bed that's made out of wood and stew for your meal. They're not going to charge an arm and a leg for this. It's a poor village.
I love the poor.
I'll leave a tip of 1 silver piece.
The gentleman thanks you and pockets the change and continues to go about his business.
Yes, the tavern keeper for any work I can help with.
He kind of looks you over and goes, none that I can think of.
Yeah.
Well, folks around here, we keep to ourselves. We do our own work. Not really any need for outsiders. As he sits there just polishing it.
Outlander.
Oh, no, Ryan, he's not racist.
He's not racist, he's rude. Where'd Ryan go?
Ryan disconnected
I
for some reason.
easily have enough money to make this village rich.
You might just promote everybody real quick. Anyways, so what else are you doing? So you all have your rooms paid for. It's currently now like... It's like 7:30. Okay, you're gonna take a long rest? It's like 7:30 in the morning, yeah. You arrived there pretty early.
I have 9 health. I'm going to
Oh,
bed.
it's morning. That means I take my wind charge.
Yeah, I'm
Yay.
for that too.
Come here first so I can heal you.
I'm
I have
going to
1
bed.
more spell slot left before I get a long
I lie
rest,
down in
so-
my room.
Okay, so Logan just ignores you and walks up to his room and slams the door shut with Joe still over his shoulder.
Throw him on the floor.
Joe, as you hear the door shut, you suddenly hear boom, 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 and then as you hear, Joe's
That's how you
semi-lifeless body kind of just slam into the floor, and then Logan just goes into
That's
bed.
how you make the love.
Wait, make him lose like 1 health.
Fine.
Meanwhile, the rest of you stand there discussing what you're going to be doing.
Let's decide what we're on, better
Oh, well.
minds after.
I'll buy a room and
sleep.
go to bed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
David goes off to bed.
Little sugarthorn water leaf.
Ryan,
Bottle.
Uzziah, Xander, what are you 3 doing?
I'm gonna
I
go
told you,
meditate for 4 hours.
Okay, so Uzziah, you're going to go meditate for 4 hours. Ryan, you said you're going to go to bed too? Okay.
I said it a while ago.
Okay, I couldn't remember. So, Xander, you going to go to bed with them, or are you going to stay up?
Bottled water.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. You all head off, and for the next 8 hours, you all sleep, except for Uzziah, who just sits there for 4 hours in the middle of the bar. Oh, no, actually, no, you paid for him, didn't you? Now, you go up into your room,
Yep.
and then you sit there in your room for about 4 hours. All of you take your long rest. So, Uzziah, you're going to have like 4 hours, technically, where you're back to normal after your long rest. Is there anything you were going to do specifically in that 4 hours?
One, is there any potion shops in this
Nope.
town? Okay,
Oh,
is
damn
there a place I can go buy rations? Because I'm currently out.
Probably yes. I say
I go
probably.
there- If there is, I'm going there and I'm buying 5 rations.
Love.
Okay. You walk out of the tavern
Love.
and you head over to this like very small looking general store. As you walk in there is a fairly young woman manning the counter, and she asks you what you want. You ask for 5 sets of rations, and she goes behind the counter. She brings out this like small little crate, opens it up, and then basically has these like little like packages of like dried meat and berries and nuts and such, and places them out, kind of like a hearty trail mix looking thing. And she offers you all 5 for 2 gold pieces.
Alright, now that we're very, very sidetracked, let's go.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Probably just ripped you off.
I don't care. It's a poor village, so
Poor
Yeah.
people need money.
yeah, exactly my point.
Richest woman
Little
in
did
town.
Uzziah know, but by doing this, he has severely upended the economic system of this village by the influx of 2 gold coins. He has created drastic inflation.
They're all gonna be eating each other within the week.
Building.
So Uzziah, you buy your rations. Anything else you're gonna do?
There's no blacksmith, I'm guessing, in this area.
Nope.
Is there a place we can get the wagon
This
fixed?
is where we want to
There is a carpenter's, yeah,
be. I will
or at least
I
a
go
woodworking
visit
shop
there
of some
and
kind.
Find
Yeah.
out how much it's gonna cost to get the thing fixed.
Okay. So you head over, and I'm guessing you're bringing the cart with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get on, you drive the cart over to the carpenter's, and as you pull up, you ask the gentleman there who's currently working on, looks like a chair. You ask him about the cart, and he looks it over a little bit, and he just kind of walks over. He goes, hang on, walks back into his store, kind of pulls out this blunt-looking, like, it's kind of like a one-handed sledgehammer. He comes over, gives the wheel a couple good bangs on it. You see the wheel kind of like shift in a little bit and goes, there you go. No problem, friend. You almost had it. You almost had it. Just a little bit more and it would have been fine. You have a good day there.
I don't even have to pay him, or because I was planning to pay him for his work.
He hit it twice with it.
Yeah, you guys almost had it. It just needed a bit of an extra like oomph.
Okay, so I'll bring it back to the tavern, the cart,
Sure.
and tie it up.
All right.
So no one can steal it.
At this point, all the rest of you have awoken. You exit your rooms, and now you're in the tavern. And so now it's going to be, let's see, 8 hours past 7, 1,500 hours.
Middle of the afternoon.
So like 3.
I thought we got here around
Oh wait, no,
8.
hang on.
So shouldn't it be 4-ish?
7. You got here at 7.
Yeah, we got
All right. I just could have sworn you said 8.
If I did, it was wrong. You got here at 7.
All right.
You first caught sight of the town at 6, and then you got here at 7.
What
Because,
time
you
in
know.
the morning would we have to leave to make it to the
So hang on, 7
next
would be.
town?
It's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day's travel. So I mean, it doesn't matter really what time you. I mean,
Disconnected from Provo. Sad.
and Ryan's getting disconnected.
We should probably stop
Why don't we
dedupsing
spend
him
like
then,
the
John.
rest of the day in this town, and then maybe leave tomorrow to avoid any unprecedented people.
I take a very
So-
long drag out of my owl pipe.
Heck yeah! Just,
I
The
mean,
entire
we're
surrounding
probably,
area is
gonna,
smoking tobacco.
we're probably gonna end up having either camp or travel through the night to get to the next village anyway. So
correct. No matter what you do, you're gonna
Yes.
have to at least spend one night out in the wilderness to get to the
Alright,
next
well,
town.
let's go now. Let's go find our wagon.
Hold on, I want to go buy more rations. Uzziah, did you go to the store earlier? When you were
Um,
asleep?
I went to the
Okay.
store at 5 for myself,
You
so
point me in the direction.
I
That would-
pointed in the direction.
Alright.
I'm gonna go that way.
So Logan, you head off to the store, and there's the same young woman manning the counter.
I'll go with Logan.
Okay. So you both.
David appears ethereally.
You just didn't notice him following you, Logan. You kind of turned around. Oh, jeez. Okay.
How much for 15 rations?
15 rations. 6 gold. 6 gold for 15 rations.
2, 3, 4, 10. Okay, I buy them.
Okay. So you hand them over, and you have now 15 rations for what's it called? So each ration will count as 1 day of food for Percy. No, I know he's awake. Yeah, I was gonna just about to come and close your door. And okay. Anyways, go ahead, Logan.
I go and feed the dog.
Oh, of course, yes, of course. So
And the horse, because we're kind of in a town, and the horse is tweaking out and probably didn't have time to graze through the field because everything was on fire.
Yeah, I mean, it got some food, so it's not like it's starving, but it's definitely probably hungry. So
I made sure it was Tom.
yeah, no, Ryan talked the horse down, so he's good. I mean, the horse still wants to kind of form a union at this point, but I mean, he's not like completely and utterly like sent.
Ryan, we should read to him from the writings of Karl Marx.
It's true, you could, yeah, because he totally exists in this world, David.
Who?
Exactly, girl. Who? Okay, so yeah, the horse and the dog will be fed. Yeah, okay. Just mark off 1 full ration. Then we'll say you give half the ration to the horse, half to the dog.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the rations are it's a variety of things. So
Thank God, it's finally evened out. I have 0.5s.
All right. So yeah, it's still about it's gonna be about 3:30. So, is there anything you guys wanted to do here, or
What kind of liquor they have at the store?
what kind of
The
what
tavern?
liquor?
They have whiskey?
It might not
Oh
be
yeah, they got some very low shelf whiskey. It's probably the best stuff they have there, though.
It looks
Whiskey is whiskey. Do I take like an actual paddle of it?
like
Sure, yeah.
enough.
And what's that on the toast?
Half a gold, so it's like 5 electrum.
I've let them. Okay, I buy a bottle of whiskey.
All right, the barkeep happily hands you over a bottle of whiskey.
Excellent.
Alright, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
I was gonna get something while I was in the store, or at least
Definitely
possibly
yellow
get
one was
something.
better, but
Okay.
that looks pretty cool.
All right, so, all right, what does she have in like terms of like lighting? Like, does she have any special torches or lanterns, or just basic torches?
The most basic stuff you could find.
Why do I have this
Alright.
cat as my pet again?
Um,
No.
for now, I will buy. See, they last an hour, right?
Yeah, you can see everything. just
Sorry,
looks
what?
a little
They
bit
what, an
off.
hour?
They last for like an hour, right?
About, yeah.
I like it.
Okay, I'll buy. How long am I normally on watch for?
Usually,
Like in the schedule we've been doing.
I think about 2 hours is how we parceled it out. I think that's how it
Alright,
works.
I
It's like
will
2, 4,
buy.
6. Yeah.
Let's see, so we have day's journey there, but another day's journey to the city. I'll just buy 6 to be on the safe side.
Yeah, whenever you
Sure,
wanna
that's
have
fine.
I'll happily hand that over.
How much are we gonna cost here?
There actually might be a price for just torches. Hang on a second.
I think it's. If you're the D&D Beyond is like 1/100th of a gold, so it would be probably
Yeah,
a silver
so
apiece.
that one has
Surprised.
the-
I mean, I was gonna say about 2 silver, so we'll say 1 silver a piece. That's about right.
I wonder if
A lot of
I
like
can
the
get
super
it
mundane stuff. I
Alright.
just follow D&D Beyond just because
a bunch of Sky Islands.
it's just like okay.
What would be a pound of whiskey weigh, by the way? About what, 1 pound?
I'd say 0.5, honestly.
Sure.
0.5. Get 2 points.
You can't?
Vortex,
You
something
should be
like-
able to.
Nope.
No. It doesn't accept points.
Ooh, that
Oh,
looks
just-
cool.
Go as 1 then. That's fine.
Honestly, this looks like one day when I was in my back when I still lived at
Oh.
home. There was a day where
Probably should check.
this
Alright,
is
I have
what it
16
looked like
torches now. I did not
outside,
realize I already
like
had
this
some.
Weird eerie light.
Now we have
and then
lots
it
of
just,
light.
Like, for, like a good hour.
Never
after
be too
that.
prepared.
It's true. Preparedness is always very, very good.
Maybe I can use this to do that one idea I had, setting torches out at the perimeter of our camp to increase vision.
This looks like a horror movie.
Starts forest fire.
Roll for forest fire.
Something Yogi back to put on all the
Ooh, I like
torches.
that.
Roll for forest fire. Is it just a slight campfire out of control, or is it California? We're about to find out.
I mean, I was
Yeah,
personally aiming for Australia.
California is not the biggest. Australia is.
Where's my... There we go. Anyway, so what are you guys doing the rest of the day
Actually, this is more accurate.
after
This
your
is what it
shopping?
looked
Leaving
like
town?
outside that one day.
You're just gonna go straight to leaving town?
Stormed for the next like hour.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay. Alright, as you guys are leaving town, I'm gonna go get the Bubsy up because he is currently banging on his door for freedom, so I'll be right back.
Such a bizarre day.
It's good.
Oh, I kind of like this because it makes it kind of.
the door, child?
Oh, let's
Yes.
put the.
Why a little bit more than I did, but the port now we're approaching. Yeah, can't resupply
At
there.
least the people in this town are alive.
Good point. Good point.
Some little toddler who shall remain nameless is decided.
I mean, I could change that if you like.
Ga 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 ga.
I wonder
Okay.
how difficult it would be to just take out an entire village like this.
Hey,
No, you can always
guys, you
find
know
out.
about that resistance group thing?
There's so much to do.
I mean, wait, can't go to the entire town. There's like 100 people here.
No,
Fire,
no,
we're
I'm
all
not
like
talking
base
about.
level humans, right?
You assume so?
We have to do
Well, there's
it
gotta be some
slowly.
help here.
I mean, these are hard-working people. These are like hard-working, like these are like some hard-working people around here, man. I would.
I need to find a wife for Harold.
You know what, David? Go on ahead, roll for initiative. We'll see. We'll see if you can take out 100 people all with like basic short swords. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see how many crit hits your character can take before 19 people stand around you stabbing you like it's Julius Caesar all over again.
I'd like to
Anyways,
roll for initiative against him.
yeah, and you'd be smart. Anyways,
I'd like
so yeah.
to pay.
Where's
I
my,
mean,
I feel like I kind of want to
I'd like to pay
chaotic
them all to
good.
just lay down and die.
it's going to be sometime.
All right, so at this point, you're all gonna leave town then.
Instead of just 100 people
Yep.
in a line and it'll be fine, Loden.
Oh God.
Yeah, Ryan spends the entire combat trying to line them up, and then some dude rugby tackles him to the floor and just punches his face in.
Nah, man, that's why you need chain lightning, Ryan. You just...
Oh, I did not wait to get chain lightning, Loden. I really didn't.
I don't know where his. Oh, his. Oh, crap. Actually, I'll be right back. No.
No, be a good
Hey guys,
day.
we should go check out this hurricane. We should go see what's there.
I mean,
I have a feeling
Adventure.
they're not the same. I thought that hurricane would be there as well.
Nah, man. That's gonna be there.
I'll be
It's gonna be
completely
there.
honest. I wanted to go here and then cross the mountains and work my way down to this area. So I'm dumb.
8 adult blue dragons, you know, it'll be great.
I didn't talk to them.
No, how about green dragons? Because they're the lowest one.
12?
Okay.
Pillar monoliths, that is.
I'd like
19
to
black
compare
dragon.
how much money everyone has.
RuneScape does have black dragons.
All right.
We need to finish up with this jungle one.
So as you gentlemen all leave the town in your cart, you continue on into the forest. Well, not really the forest, more like the plains area around here. You go on for a few hours. You'd have left around maybe 4 o'clock, maybe closer to pushing 4:30. And you go on for a few hours until eventually night begins to fall, as it always does out in the wilderness. How do you guys proceed?
You broke up.
Yeah,
How do you proceed?
Cloud,
Alright,
Find
so
a
what time
safe
is it?
place.
cloud.
Right now, as you're going out, time is going to be about 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish.
Alright, so we've traveled for 5-ish hours.
About, yeah.
Water.
Alright, so if we were to get up, like... Yeah, I think we'd be able to make it. If we were to take, like, a normal rest, we'd be able to make it to the next village by dark.
Lock.
Yeah, no, you'd be fine. Yeah, you'd get there, like,
Alright,
just
yeah,
before
so,
dark.
Water fountain.
Yeah, so let's take a camp.
One of the jungle fountains here.
I'd like to do
Can I look for a like
perception
safe
check to see
spot?
what's around us.
Okay, so, Logan, you go first
Okay. Is it survival?
Yeah, could use,
for finding a campsite.
So. Yeah.
Do either survival or perception.
Can I assist him in this?
yeah, I did.
Sure,
Can
yeah.
I also assist in this?
No, you can't use I. Only
I'll
one
roll
person can
20, and I'll tell you which one.
just roll with advantage, Logan.
One at a time.
Yep, yep.
Just roll advantage, it's fine.
15.
15? You find a decent spot in some, again, this isn't like a pure plains area. There are, like, patches of trees. You find one area that's maybe, like, got, like, maybe, like, 30 or 40 trees. It's like a little patch with, off the road a little ways. You figure there you'll be pretty safe. You figure.
Alrighty.
I can't remember.
So you bring the cart in, you kind of maneuver it through the trees, and you find a big enough clearing where all of you could probably lay down and sleep, but it's not super noticeable, at least to the best of your abilities. And, you build a fire. Ryan lights it with his spell, because, smart people. And night has officially fallen. The world around you goes quiet, except for maybe a couple birds off in the distance. Occasionally a small little, animal will, run through the brush around you, but other than that, it feels fairly normal. Though there is one thing you notice about tonight in particular. It's kind of, there's a bit of a chill in the air. The air around you kind of has a bit of a bite to it.
Mr. Toasts. Impotent tastes.
It's a blue dragon.
Well, I hope so. I can communicate. I, too, am a blue
Okay,
dragon.
so who the hell is... Okay, so I have dark vision. Uzziah has dark vision.
I have dark vision as well.
You have dark vision. Okay, and then Ryan and David don't, right? You're blind as shit at night, Ryan, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's so proud, David.
So...
He's not here to talk for himself. Sad.
Who?
It should go, Uzziah and, either Ryan or David, and then Xander and either Ryan or David. And then, me, Joe, and then, the dog at the end.
Okay.
I feel.
Actually, let me go pull up Joe's character sheet as I might need to control Joe's character.
So
Where is Joe, by the
basically
way?
3 people who have dark vision should just...
Joe's gone for the weekend.
He was
so.
murdered.
Pretty good start for
You'll never
Bastard.
be torn.
Alright, there you go. Got Joe's character sheet up.
My other nephew kidnapped him.
Because I don't remember what his perception bonus is. There we go. I forgot it's fairly decent. Okay. So how's the night watch going to go? Just to confirm it.
Let me make it a little chunkier.
Okay, alright, Xander and David,
Yep.
Uzziah and Ryan, and then me, Joe, and the dog.
Perfect. Okay. As you all
So,
go to sleep except for David and Xander, I believe.
We'll do,
perception
Yeah.
check?
Before it gets too dark, can I make a survival check to see if there's any natural animal tracks that your trails that pass through the camp?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, can I give him advantage in this since I have 5 survival?
Oh, yeah, you can actually. Yeah, as a ranger, you can. So go ahead,
Okay,
David.
I'll give him a...
I rolled
advantage.
2 8s, so thank you, but it was meaningless.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So 8, that's with...
That's a 13. There's a natural 8. But,
Okay. As you look around the area, you notice something out of the ordinary, which would be that there's, of course there's natural animals, there's the occasional wolf pack maybe goes to the area. There's definitely some deer around the area. Bunch of smaller stuff, squirrels, chipmunks, rabbits. The one thing that kind of catches your eye though is that as you look at the ground around you, you notice that there is actually seems to be human footprints on the ground. And particularly humans with a horse. You could clearly tell that on the ground there is definitely some horse tracks that would have been with some people. They seem fairly old though, so they're mostly faded.
I was about to say, am I seeing our own footprints?
No. These are definitely not yours.
No,
So
you have to
people
worry
have.
about
So
that.
you basically gather that people have gone to this area before. Probably somebody else has camped out here before. But other than that, it's nothing you don't see an owlbear's tracks. Oh, there's a nest right here. Oh, hey guys, I found this egg-looking thing, and then you hear the flap of
Logan
wings.
was
Yeah, no.
wrong. It's not a safe place.
Logan didn't roll high enough. No. So that's generally what you find.
All right, can I identify any place where it seems like there's a large volume of animals that enter our little clearing or exit?
There's nothing that specific. It's just kind of this clearing seems to be used occasionally by just animals that travel through the area. It's pretty varied. However, there is a concentration of the people and the horse footprints. Ooh, excuse me. just a little ways out from the center of the little clearing that you're in. It seemed like a bunch, at least a group of people, maybe not a bunch exactly, but a group of people came into the clearing, stopped, and then left it. It's not like they traveled through it. It was like clearly come in, stop, and then leave.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just set up watch like a normal watch. I was trying to see if maybe I could, like, focus it in some way, but, yeah.
Not.
Alright.
I mean, that's the best you can focus. Like, that's all you would see in this area.
Alright.
So,
Well, I will... So I'm up first?
you and
For like
Xander
2
are.
hours?
Mhm.
Alright, well, I'll use my torches then.
Okay. How many torches are you going to use? So you're just going to pop 2 torches?
I'm just gonna hold one to increase my own vision.
Okay.
Maybe stand up near the... closer to the perimeter of the camp. Let's say on the, I don't know.
Hey.
Maybe be,
Alright, let's stand
I'll stand close to the east perimeter of the camp.
Okay. Xander, what are you doing?
Perception check.
Okay, so both of you give me perception checks.
13.
Okay.
19.
Look, how did you roll better than me?
I have a +5 modifier, and I got a pretty decent natural roll.
Small brain, big eyes.
Small brain, big eyes. You're both standing
He'll
there.
see it, but he won't know what it is.
The night around you is fairly quiet. There's nothing really to see. At this point in the night, as you guys are kind of taking your watch, about maybe an hour into your watch, and the animals around you have kind of quieted down a whole lot till all you really can hear is like the light breeze blowing through the tops of the trees at this point. And as you're kind of sitting there listening to like the crackle of the torch, David, suddenly you feel this, like the temperature get like really cold for a second. Like it is springtime. I didn't really give you guys that information, but I figured now I should just let you know that it's springtime.
I kind of assumed.
I mean, this isn't like the dead of summer. It's like early spring. So I mean, it's not necessarily uncommon that it would be cold, but this is like a weird, like, it just suddenly like gets really cold. And David, I would like you to give me a charisma saving throw right now.
Ooh boy. I rolled a 0.
David,
What?
Xander,
Oh my gosh, you did. You
Xander,
did.
Xander, what
Yeah?
you witness is David sitting there, staring ahead. You're just kind of talking, making conversations, and then with your perception check, you rolled a 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would also perceive like the sudden chill in the air as you're just kind of sitting there. And then as you're kind of like making idle conversation with David, who at this point is not the most intelligent individual, so you're just kind of like, okay, this is not getting anywhere. And eventually you just kind of leave him to his own thing. And one thing you notice about David is that he oftentimes will recite, I believe it's not primordial, it's what language is the
No, it
poetry?
is.
It is primordial?
No, it's Sylvan.
Sylvan, right.
Oh.
And that's the one I can actually read and write in.
Yeah,
so
he'll
it's be the one I know most from.
he'll often just like either under his breath or even out loud, at least to a like degree, he'll like recite Sylvan poetry to himself. And this particular night is, neither of you really see anything. He starts to just, recite Sylvan poetry. And then all of a sudden, he stops. Goes dead silent. And as you look over at him, you notice that his eyes are now a pale white color. They have lost all color. And he slowly looks over at you. And as he does, you suddenly realize that something's not right with him. As you see
that's normal for me.
as you see his hand begin to reach for his warhammer.
Oh.
Xander,
Oh no.
I would like for you to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
So, out of curiosity, is it just am I willing to get just one-handed, or is my super smart enough to use his shield as well? Or is he doing it using the two-handed option?
Your character at this point will have dropped the torch and raised the shield.
Right.
So at this point, Xander, I would like for you to
Do
roll
you have an negative 1 to your constitution, though?
charisma.
Charisma.
It is
It was a
charisma.
charisma saving throw.
charisma.
It was charisma.
Water goes on one side of the track, water goes on the
So David, what you're experiencing right now is you're suddenly you're sitting there and you're kind of reciting your Sylvan poetry, and as far as you could tell, you're still reciting it, but now you're reciting it in your head as you suddenly begin to notice that your arm moves without your input, like your arm is just moving on its own, and as you suddenly start to.
I actually see this.
Oh yeah, you're still seeing out of your eyes. Like you are fully conscious and aware of
No,
what is
like,
going on
am
around you.
Alright, no, I
It's
want to
just
see
a
if I'm
meat
too
sack
focused
on
on my poetry or
instinct.
something.
Wait, what, David?
I want to see if I even realize this is happening.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, no, it's right. Give me an intelligence check.
Joys of being an idiot.
So wait, what is this? Just straight up intelligence or like investigation or insight?
Let's
Like
go straight.
what?
Let's just go straight intelligence. Honestly, let's see if you're smart enough to realize that suddenly you've lost control of your limbs.
I rolled a never 0.
So, David, as far as you can as far as you can tell, David, you are perfectly normal. Nothing's wrong at all. Even though currently you're standing up and turning to your right, pulling out your shield, and preparing to barrel down on Xander. All right, let's.
Which would this be? Acrobatics check or athletics checks to climb up a tree?
You aren't going to get the time to do that because he is right next to you. You break away, it'll be an opportunity attack against you. Let me set the battlefield real quick. So, David, I'm going to need your...
Oh my God.
So, here's how this is going to be set up over here.
Do you want me to roll an initiative, or do you
my
gonna do it for
God.
yourself?
Oh, no, I'm going to be rolling your initiatives this time. So, the dog is going to be in the cart. Joe, we'll say Joe is with the dog in the cart. That's where he has been banished to for this one, because, whatever. So, here's going to be... The center dot will be the campfire. Everyone, I would like your player pieces, please. Thalmek. We have Gotvin.
Remember, I'm on the eastern edge of the campsite.
Yep. So you two will be over here on the eastern side. We'll say, it's about... We'll put you guys, right here. We'll say the rest of you guys are kind of, scattered around the campfire. Because you get...
Camera's kind of covering it up a little bit.
I'm just kind of leaning on the cart.
There you go. Oh, you want to lead in the car? That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
just asleep. Oh, I mean.
There we go. So at this point, Xander, what did you roll for initiative?
3.
3. Okay. Let me get my d20s out.
I swear, if I go first, this is going to be a miracle.
He rolls another 0.
These are David's stats, so this is going to be David. What's it called?
Yeah.
Just to remind you, John.
Yep.
I have a +9 to hit for Warhammer, even though
I know.
D&D Beyond does not reflect it,
No, I know.
and even though I mostly forget it. But
I'm going to die, and I know it.
yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
have
Like some proficiency or something?
proficiency in Warhammers and martial weapons.
David, what is your initiative bonus?
+1.
Okay. +1. So David rolled a 12. Xander rolled a 3, I believe, right?
Of course.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will just... Okay. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Uzziah, that's right.
Here.
No, I'm dumb. I had 5 people written down. I'm like, wait, who's the 6th person? I know David's... Oh, I'm dumb. Never mind. It was Uzziah. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, David is going to stand up and he's going to make an attack roll against you with the Warhammer. That is going to be a 19 to hit, so that's definitely going to beat your AC. David, what's the damage of your Warhammer right now?
1d8 +3.
1d8 plus 3.
Are you gonna end up using any of my special superiority stuff as feature latest combat?
Let me double check. I do not believe. No, actually, no.
Since you already...
None of those will be used during this combat. I cannot use those.
All right. Just wanted to know if I need to give you anything else. So is that also? Does that you also? Sorry, I can't enunciate correctly.
You're good.
Are you also not going to use the action surge or any of the other special features? Is it?
I
literally just swinging hammer.
Let's put
Action Surge will be able to be used, but everything else should not be able to be used, if I'm reading this correctly.
Alright, and if you use that, I have to take it off of my character, I presume?
Actually, well, no, hang on. That's a class feature, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then no, I cannot. Nope, that's not going to be used. It's going to be just the Warhammer.
Alright, so that also excludes extra attack.
I was like, I do not believe you're going to get an extra attack during this time. As far as I know, as far as your character goes. No, I didn't want to go to that. Stupid D&D Beyond. Come on, stop fighting me. Gotta re-pull up. Let's see, so there's Joe. And David collections, my campaign. Come on. Yes, I know, I have to have like 9 tabs open. Good Lord in heaven, why? Bye internet. Internet's about to go Bert. Alright, so let me just go on ahead and... There we go. Yep, with the Warhammer. Yep, 1d8 plus 3. And it rolls... Okay. 8, 9... so you take 11 points of damage as David just suddenly comes at you and slams you in the chest with the Warhammer. At this, the sound of the clanging metal suddenly wakes everybody awake. Jolts everybody awake, and you all wake up to see David slamming his Warhammer right into the chest of Z.
The fuck?
So you're all...
What'd he say, David? It couldn't have been that bad. Come on, buddy.
As you say that, David looks at you and...
Oh. He went rapid.
So...
Hold up, wait, hold up. Since he's taken his look away from me, does that...
No.
What?
It does nothing.
Hold
It's
up, he's distracted.
it's for roleplay reasons. He doesn't actually get distracted.
Guys, I think he's gone feral.
Logan, Uzziah, Ryan, and I mean Joe. Roll initiative. You're in the combat now. So I'll roll for Joe.
Nat 20.
Heck yeah!
24.
Haha, Joe rolls a
But
2.
it's still my turn next, though, right? You're not gonna do that to me, are you?
Correct. And then the initiative order takes over from there. I'm just taking
Okay.
I'm just taking everybody's initiative right now. No, you'll get 1 attack technically out of order, but that's okay. So Joe rolled a 2. Logan, you rolled a nat 20. So what's that in total?
24.
24. Nice. Ryan.
21.
Ooh, just under. And Uzziah.
Question: is there any modifiers that I'm gonna be adding here?
Your initiative.
to my-
Like there's a little box that literally says initiative. It should be the exact same as your dexterity modifier.
Unless you have like a special. Some people get like an additional thing,
I
but
It might
probably
also
just
be my
dexterity.
Is that right next to walking?
Yours is plus 3. Yours is plus
Oh,
3.
there we go. Okay, so hold on. Where's my calculator? Thank you. Clear.
Take math, then I'm middle
7.
schooler.
That's, yeah, hang on a second. Sorry, Joe's
Oh, okay,
HP was
okay.
nice.
I didn't know what was.
Okay, so going to so Uzziah, what was your roll?
7.
7? Alright, perfect. Alright, so Xander, you're up next. And then we'll take it from the top of
Alright,
the initiative order.
This is kind of hard to decide, but I know I'm probably gonna regret this later. Will I use a blunt tip arrow if I literally hit him in the head with it?
Will you do what?
Will I if I hit him in the head with a blunt tipped arrow, do I have a chance of knocking him out?
Nope.
There's nothing in there. What do you think?
Yeah, I was like, this dude has solo intelligence.
idiot.
You could stove his head and then he'd still just not go down. Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
David takes an arrow to the head, then 1 intelligence.
He gets smarter. Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead, do one thing.
Okay.
I'd like to aim my javelin for his nuts.
Go for it.
You're gonna castrate.
Okay. Alright.
Uh-huh. Okay.
10.
10 misses. As you pull back,
David.
No, sorry, no javelin. Here, you just aim right between his legs. It just sticks into the ground, and he deathly focuses on you with his milky eyes that have currently glazed over. Yeah. So top of the turn order is gonna be Logan. You're up next.
Wait, don't I have an extra action though?
Do you? I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one's action surge so I can get an extra action and bring,
Okay.
the
Sure.
javelin up.
Okay, so your bonus action. Wait, you're gonna pick the javelin up? It's currently under his legs.
I know, like, bring it up so it,
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make it. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an attack roll with let's say with disadvantage because you're trying to like reach down under him, grab it, and then yank it up. So go ahead and make one with disadvantage.
John,
I love
Yeah.
I don't think he tossed it before. I think he tried to stab me.
He said he threw it.
Yeah,
I did not throw it. I just like tried to.
I know, I got the
like, a
impression that he was
two-hand
just trying to
stab
stab
at the
me.
javelin.
All right, question. Anybody anybody in chat right now? What did he say? Did he say throw it? I'm pretty sure I heard him say he tried to throw it at his nuts.
He's right next to me. I don't
That's what
need
I
to
thought
throw
I heard
it.
him saying.
That's what I thought too. You know what? Here, you know what? Fine. Go on ahead and just make a regular attack. Then we'll say you didn't throw it. Then that's fine. Go on ahead.
There's a bunny.
14.
Misses.
No.
Whoom! As you miss again.
I
Just
was like-
didn't hit
It's like,
anything.
this man's got
Lord have mercy on me.
20.
Okay, now that your action surge is done, Logan, top of the round. This is gonna be you. Actually, no. Do you want to do any
She's
movement?
better do something.
Actually, no. Take that back. You probably don't want to do any movement because he'll get an attack of opportunity against you. So,
Be a rough time.
go on ahead, Logan. You're up.
You do flanking, right? That applies here, or I don't know.
No. I've never calculated flanking up until now.
Big sad. Okay. Well, this probably isn't gonna work, or anything, because you have an AC of 20, David.
There's something you can do, but does not have anything to do with AC. But since I'm not around, or since I am unconscious, I will not provide my advice.
Correct.
No, that's fine. That's fair. I'm just...
The responsible adult eat.
We shouldn't even be fighting him anyway. We should be fighting whatever the hell made him go feral. But I have no idea where that is, and I don't understand magic. So, I'm gonna just attempt to grapple him.
Okay, go on ahead and okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Attempt an athletics check.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And you know what? From now on, just so I'm a little more unbiased, David, you can go on ahead and make your defending rolls. I'll have you make the rolls.
All right.
So,
it's
Logan,
an
what?
athletics check.
Correct. You're gonna get
21.
okay. So, David, roll an athletics check to see if you can break the grapple.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. So, Logan, you have now grappled that. You basically run up behind him. You grab him.
Okay. And,
That is what I would have suggested, but thank you for realizing that.
yeah, no. I is big, strong. I have
Oh man,
chance.
you're the third person of people in the line.
Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan.
So,
I'm gonna
Ryan,
yell to Ryan.
Ryan, you're up next. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry.
Can I
Logan,
notice
go
his
ahead.
eyes like lost over, by the way.
Yeah, no, you can see his eyes have like lost all color. They're like a pale white. So yeah, Logan, you wanted to yell at Ryan something? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at Ryan to try to find whatever's controlling him. And
Again,
then
you
I'm gonna...
wouldn't know that. Oh, would you?
It's cold. I don't know. It's cold and his eyes are glazed over. Something's happening. I don't know what it is.
I mean, you can make an assumption that he's probably not in his right mind and something is doing something to him. What?
This
You have no
doesn't seem
idea.
Normal. This doesn't seem normal to me.
Then again, maybe it is normal for David. You don't.
I didn't see the lost over eyes. I was just going to pretend it's just a motherfoot in an internal struggle and it's not my business.
No, you would definitely notice the eyes there.
The eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'd like to tie David up since I've been grappled.
Just an action.
Well, I have 2 actions anyway.
Oh.
So I mean, I could still do it. It
I'm
does.
not. I'm gonna say no, and the only reason why is because you'd have to let go with one arm to actually get the rope. Like if you yourself wanting to do it, that would be hard. If somebody else wants to attempt it, they can do so with advantage.
Oh yeah, I forgot that thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold him there then. Done. I mean, I can't do nothing else now.
Okay. Ryan, you're up
I
then.
don't know shit about magic.
Line. Oh, this is the best line I can get.
Ryan.
Ryan's just like, Unlimited. All right, so Ryan, going ahead. You're up.
TPK from the Dragonborn.
That'd be great.
Actually, I
I
would
moved like right here and it did 4 people, Logan. You have to understand.
You have to understand. I could
Ryan
kill
doesn't
everyone.
understand. I mean, he'd have to cast it again to kill me, but I'd be wounded but not dead.
All right, so
yeah.
so yeah.
What would I want to like have knowledge and what's charged in
Give me an
would that be bonus action, by the way?
yes. That'd be a bonus action if you wanted to like discern what's happening. Go on ahead and give me a. I think Arcana or Investigation. Either one would probably be able to give you the answer to this one.
I think that's a 15.
Okay.
15.
15 was exactly what you needed. You're not like...
Happy day.
Yeah, Bubs is up. He's currently, what's it called? Yeah, Bubs is up. Yeah. Thumbs up right here. He's up. Bubsy. Anyways. What is happening to David right now, you're not an expert on, like, the specifics of how it works. All you know is that this is the exact symptoms of a possession. David is possessed. He is not being controlled from something. The thing is in David, currently taking control of his body.
With this information, would I have any clue on how to stop it? Or no?
Salt.
All you know is that you have to get the creature out of David. You cannot hurt the creature while it's inside David.
Interesting.
And that's just because you rolled a 15. Like, you barely passed the check. If it was a little bit higher, it could give you more, but not with just a 15. But now you know what it is. It is a ghost. Which, by the way, the fact that you predicted that was really terrifying. I'm like, how the heck? Like, I've been like, dude, I came up with this. Oh my. Wait, what?
I have to leave, so
Okay.
just say I pass out from fear of this.
Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. So Xander's gonna take a break. All right. All right. So Ryan, you're up.
I finished my movement up to here,
Yep.
and I'm gonna pull my rope and try and tie David Tom. I did advantage, right? What
Yep.
is it?
Do an athletics check with advantage. Here you go, Bubs.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Athletics. I have +0 in athletics.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate. Hey, at least I did advantage.
Yeah. Thank God. I had like a +6,
Oh,
so I'm like,
17. Happy day.
I should
Okay.
probably roll against that.
Yeah, roll disadvantage, David.
Ooh.
it's a -3.
No, I can't. I have a +6
I
to
know.
athletics, so
Yeah.
That's bad.
and I still rolled a 17.
All right. So
I'm good now.
wait, that was with disadvantage, David.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ryan, you attempt to get the what's it called, the rope around him, but he's fighting too hard. You just can't get the rope around. Like, Logan's holding him, but he's just barely holding on.
So much easier if I just dashed some lightning.
Okay, so Ryan, that was your action. So yeah, you spent your movement, and your body. Yeah, so no, you're done. So
I
David.
could use more move. As we, how far did I move? I started here, right?
Yeah, no, you could use movement. Yeah, you started over here, I believe. So that was like what, 5, 10, 15. You got about half your movement still left.
10. I'm done bad here.
Okay.
Nice semi-decent way so I don't get whacked.
So you like run up there, you try to get it. He like you get like shoved back, and you're like no, and you just start booking it. Logan, David, go on ahead and roll a athletics check. Logan, you do the same thing. He's gonna attempt to break the grapple.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
14.
Okay, so no, the grapple just barely holds. You're barely holding on to David as he's like just fighting and screeching at the top of his lungs. The screech is very weird. It's not like a David screech. It's more like an airy, wispy screech that you're not used to. You've never really heard before. So yeah, no, that's David's turn then.
25 across.
So
Get out of David!
So Uzziah, you're up next.
Question.
Yeah.
If I use, because I had a feeling this was a ghost and I was going to plan to use it. If I use Primal Awareness, would I be able to see if there's basically that thing partially outside of him, controlling him?
No. Primeval awareness only lets you know that it's in the area. You don't know anything about its actual position.
Dang it!
So, if you used it, you know there's a ghost there. That's it.
Well, I kind of already figured that out.
So, yeah, no,
I mean,
it'd be useless.
Paladin.
Yeah.
Just smite it out.
Hey, guys, how's it going, man?
I aim at his hand. Would that kill him?
Aim at what?
His hand. Basically making him open his hand because of pain and dropping the weapon or knocking the weapon out of his
I
hand.
tied him up. He's just.
No, he's
Or,
not.
well, I didn't tie him up. I'm holding him there, so I mean.
For 3 hours, 50% alcohol, tequila,
I mean,
go with
I
coke.
am very difficult to hit because of my AC.
Fair. If you want to try to get him to drop his hand, yeah, no, that's not really...
I'm never dropping Harold. Never.
Oh my god, you're still fucking holding him?
No, actually, Harold has been left on the ground. Like, the jar, he didn't pick Harold up.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
No,
I
Harold.
was like, please, no.
I
don't wanna
yeah,
be
no,
holding
you
too.
really can't just like shoot his weapon out of his hand. That's not really a.
Okay, I'm trying to think how I can
As far as I'm-
basically get that thing out of him without.
I've
killing
never
him.
actually had tequila before. I'm willing to try it though.
No idea how ghosts work in this.
So he's
Question.
yeah.
That hand. Is it a zombie or is it spirits possessed or?
Oh, the hand in a jar is it's undead. Yeah.
Would it be attached to this thing?
What? It's in a
Would-
the hand's in a jar. What are you talking about?
Would the
Kill
person
Harold.
the
He's
hand-
innocent.
Would the person possessing him, the ghost, would that be his hand?
You would have no idea. Like, there is literally not a check you could make to even remotely come close to a guess whether the particular ghost possessing David is actually the one whose undead hand is currently in the jar.
Well, let's take a gander then.
Do anything to Harold. I need him.
Okay, so
Well,
so what are you doing?
then. I was gonna use my first action is shoot at the hand, and second
What?
action shoot at him.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. Roll the attack against the hand with advantage.
Oh, fuck my life.
All right, with
Don't kill
advantage.
Harold.
With advantage, that means 2 dice, right?
Yeah, you roll 2d20s.
No. All right.
Gonna release the hand.
No, he's gonna just shoot it like through the glass jar.
Yeah, release
Okay,
it.
it's a 15 plus 8.
Yeah, you hit. You hit. You well hit. The hand's AC is like 4.
All right. Well,
Tequila,
I am
Coke,
going to
pure
use a
sweetness.
regular arrow for this. So.
Okay.
Where are you?
Hang on, I gotta pull the stat block up for the hand because I didn't think the hand was gonna be in combat. Hang on a second. I have. Okay, so D&D Monster Man, you will hang
I have a
on.
feeling that there might be combat again after I regain my senses.
Honestly, David.
So David's still swinging, just
Okay.
I need whiskey. No, I would try
Wait.
whiskey. I would be back.
Oh gosh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so how much damage did you do?
I'm not rolling yet. So you want me to roll? I was waiting
Yeah,
for you
yeah.
to
Roll
hit.
for damage. No, you hit it. You rolled the attack, so yeah, roll for damage.
Okay, 7 plus 3.
Okay, yeah, well more. So you guys see Uzziah stand up. He kind of looks over the situation, goes, "Wait, guys, I have an idea." You knock an arrow in your bow, pull it back, let it loose, and the arrow screams through the air, slams through the glass jar, shattering it all over the floor. And you literally stick the arrow through the hand to the ground. Yeah, the hand's dead. You just killed it. You just straight up killed it.
Uzziah, what?
As far as you can tell, the moment the hand dies, nothing happens.
Dang it. I was hoping that was it.
No.
Okay, next arrow will be at him.
Okay, go ahead, roll with advantage then, since he is currently grappled.
Okay, so hold on. And be verified, I'm aiming for his leg.
Okay.
Can aim for my head?
I mean, he could, yeah. He's technically preoccupied, Logan.
Okay, 7 plus 8.
How much plus 8?
17 plus 8.
Yeah, that actually hits, yeah.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Wait, what do you roll?
He rolled like a 20, he rolled like a 17 plus 8, so yeah, I know he hits.
Oh yeah, wow.
He well hit.
Okay, so the 8, where are you? There you are. 5 plus 3.
Okay, yeah, 8 damage, perfect. Yeah, you pull the second arrow back, you fire it, and the arrow penetrates David's thick arm and actually dives into his leg, as whatever's possessing him screeches out in pain. I mean, yeah, you hit him. So David, you take 8 damage.
You killed a fucking hand.
Yeah, he killed the hand. The hand's just dead.
For now.
It's currently there's like glass all over the ground, and the hand is literally pinned into the dirt with the arrow. Like it went straight through like the middle 2 bones. It was a good shot.
Does that hand have death saves?
No, the hand's dead. It's a creature. It's not a player. No, the hand's just perma-dead now. Anyways.
Potion of healing, Uzziah.
No, I was gonna use Cure Wounds on it.
At this point, as Xander said before he left, Z is just gonna kind of like fall over and faints at the sheer fact that he has taken some damage, and he is now currently on the ground, comatose for the rest of the fight. I normally would just take care, but he actually specifically gave me instructions, and I think that that's absolutely hilarious, so I'm running with it. At this point,
might die while he's gone.
He might die while he's gone, because if that grapple gets braked, he rolls with advantage. Anyways, so yeah, Joe is gonna get up. He's gonna look at the situation. He's gonna go, all right, guys. Let's see, jump down with half movement, and then go 5, 10, 15. Actually, no, he's gonna go up here, and he's gonna actually step in front of Ryan, and then he is going to fire at David with the short bow he has. I believe he just gets 1 attack. Oh wait, your stream's done, right? Oh shoot, okay. Hey, look, 1 less tab. Okay, so Joe, he's gonna fire with his short bow. I think he only gets 1 attack too. Correct, he only gets 1 attack. Okay. But it is gonna be sneak attack damage if it hits, so he's gonna roll, and he rolls a 13 plus 6. Nope, just barely misses. He rolled a 19.
Doesn't he roll with advantage?
Oh, you're right. Actually, thank you for reminding me. And then I rolled an 11, so I know he just barely misses by 1. Arrow. So Joe, Logan, as you're sitting there holding David, suddenly you see Joe pop out of the car, run over, knocks the arrow, pulls it back, fires it, and it comes screaming directly at you, and it kind of glances off of David's plate armor and kind of flies off into the woods. So back at top of the Logan, you're up first. You're up top of the round. Go ahead and give me a actually go on ahead. Go ahead.
Guys, what do we do even if we beat David and it leaves him? It could just possess another one of us.
Yeah, Dan, I don't know why everybody's trying to, kill David. I'd say try and,
That's why I aimed at your leg. I didn't want to kill you. Just to this
this is the guy that murdered the hand in cold blood.
Well, David would
that hand could have had a ghost, attached to it. So, yeah.
It probably would have, possessed him ages ago, not just now.
I don't have enough field. I really don't.
Right, well, I'm not sure what to fucking do anymore.
I mean, you could try rolling it, you could try rolling an Arcana check or an Investigation check to see if you can figure out more.
You know what? Sure. The idiot bugbear with the -1 Arcana is gonna try to figure out what sort of sorcery.
Well, you have better investigation.
Gotta roll higher than a 15. If you can roll higher than a 15.
It's still a -1, so I mean, hold on. Oof. It's a 2, so it's a 1.
David's acting strangely.
David's acting funny.
He acting funny, he dumb, but you don't know if he is this dumb. That's all you know. All right.
I mean, can I shove him?
Can you shove him? Yeah, you could
bring him to. I want to bring him to the ground since I'm grabbing him.
Okay, that's fine.
So he's prone or whatever.
Okay, yeah, you as you're holding him, you just kind of bring him down to the ground. You're currently on top of him.
Okay, that's all I want. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? That's quite a lot of, just for giggles. David, Logan, give me one more athletics check when you're doing this. Logan, roll with advantage. David, roll disadvantage. You still have him grappled, so there's a chance he could slip out while you're trying to pull this maneuver off.
I rolled a 7.
22.
Yeah, no.
Which is a crit fail for me.
So you got him. A crit fail. Oof.
I
Okay.
mean, technically, when I'm attacking, I can roll. I think the most I can roll if I use the superiority die is 18 on a crit fail.
Jesus.
Yeesh. Okay, so
But I'd still twit fail and you'd still miss.
Ryan, you're up next.
Well, first off, I want to use one more Tana chat to try and figure out if there's any way I didn't get the damn toast
Sure.
that get out of him without, murdering David.
All right. You spend your bonus action, and now you're gonna attempt to.
No, I know nothing more.
Never mind. Nope. You're picking your brain over, but
We're all stupid.
you might know something about it, but it's just the adrenaline of everything. Your brain's just not working.
10, 15, I'm going to try and help Loden and, tying him up.
Okay. Go on ahead and attempt a athletics check with advantage. David, roll disadvantage since you're currently,
You could do
pinned
it,
down.
Ryan.
No, I can't. Loden, I have 7.
Fuck.
I rolled a 14, so.
Yeah, again, he is flailing like a guy who really does not want to go to prison. Like Logan is barely holding on to the. Logan's grapple is just enough to keep him down, not allow you to actually do anything to this guy. He is flailing around, just screeching at the top of his lungs, trying to bite your hand.
Damn it, David!
At this point, David, give me a. David's gonna attempt to break out. So David, go ahead, and give me a regular athletics check. Logan, you do the same thing.
Oh boy, that almost came up in that 20.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, I did roll a 20 though, but not natural.
Okay.
Fuck. I rolled a 17.
Okay. So David is able to break off the grapple. He knocks you back about 5 feet, and then he is able to then get back into the fight. So he kind of gets up and pushes you off. Now let me just check something because I'm not sure.
He then walks over to you, Josiah, and two-handed Warhammer just.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if he would have his action left.
Yeah.
Because I'm not
He doesn't
sure.
have any movement.
Yeah, since I had to get up, I won't have any movement, so.
Well, movement.
I
I
limited
shot
my
you in the
action.
leg, so
Hang on. Hold on.
you should have a disadvantage since I shot you in the
Just-
leg.
It's just an arrow.
Leg, not foot, leg.
Is very clearly that
And he
attack a player
fight
grapple.
both, so he wouldn't give 2 dams.
This grappling attack replaces one of them. Shouldn't it be the schema case? It says action, so it requires an action to be done several times. The DM, you can house rule this. You think carefully before doing so for allowing one attack of extra. Okay, it doesn't really seem to. It doesn't really. Apparently, there's no it has rules on grappling, but actually breaking the grapple doesn't really seem. So just for going forward, we'll say if you break a grapple, you can still have an action, but you just have no movement. We'll say it eats up your whole movement. So David's pinned there.
So.
Wait,
shouldn't
didn't
that
he
be
push
right
him
there?
past 5? Yeah.
Hold on.
I was
Push
originally
me
there,
back
so.
5 feet.
Yeah, and he pushed you past 5. And would he still be prone since you put him through the trauma?
Well, technically, no. Logan would be right here because what's it called? When he's grappling, he's technically occupying the same space as you. You're both in that 5-foot space because he's literally bear hugging you, and you knock him back 5 feet. So he'd be right here.
And then he'd still be prone technically, right? Because
Yeah.
had been putting him to the trauma.
Yeah, but I would use all my movement to get up.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm. It's kind of. You know what? Well, hang on a second. Use its action. Oh, no, hang on. No, here we go. Indicate the attack would allow the extra attacks. The defender can use its action to escape. No. Okay, sorry, no. Breaking the grapple is an action. Standing up would take his whole movement. So no, David, you are currently standing there, ungrappled, but you are there. All you would have left. All you'd have left is bonus action. So no, you're good. Sorry, trying to actually look into how breaking the grapple works apparently is a hotly debated topic. But no, that would make sense. Because some people are saying it's a bonus action to break a grapple. Some people are saying that it's a actual action. But honestly,
I know, it
thing
makes more
says it's
sense
an
to have it be an actual action because that's
grapple opponent.
because that's essentially it's kind of like an unarmed attack, and maybe if you're a monk, I could see breaking a grapple could be a bonus action, but just a normal fighter person or anybody.
Yeah,
That
no.
would take it sounds like it could take a full action because you're essentially doing like a variant of an unarmed attack.
Yeah, so no, we'll just call it, in this particular case, we'll call it an action. So your action's been expended, your movement's been expended, but you are now standing up. You are no longer grappled. So at this point, Uzziah, you're up next. Oh, no, Uzziah. Yep, Uzziah, you're good. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 5, 10, 15,
I think
20,
Toast didn't
30,
understand it, guys.
35. I move all the way back here.
Okay, so you see Uzziah just suddenly turn around and book it. So Uzziah kills the hand, he shoots David once, then runs. He is now sitting off
and.
and...
Come after me. Now, can I use my arrow here or no?
Can you use a what?
My
Still
bow.
wins.
Sorry, let Uzziah talk for a second. Yes, you can use your bow there,
Can I
yes.
use my bow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I aim for the other leg to try to make it so he can't move since it didn't break the other one.
Okay. Go on ahead. Just you don't roll with advantage now, so just roll 1d20.
Stupid people don't feel pain.
More importantly, people possessed by ghosts don't feel pain.
Calculator. $14.
Yeah, you miss by a mile. Thump! As the arrow screeches through the air, it planks off of David's armor as he's kind of like looking around at you all, trying to figure out, trying to figure out which one he's gonna go for next.
If one of you misses, I'm gonna become a fucking pincushion.
Pincushion part 2. All right, Uzziah, what else are you doing? Or is that the end of your turn?
I'll use my extra action to take another shot at the leg.
Okay.
So roll.
David, I hope you survive
And
this.
I missed again. Yay!
Logan, you think I should zap him for Taltus?
So yeah, he's
Oh my god, look at him, he's way the fuck.
Yeah, what do you think? Zap him for Taltus?
Xander is still doing the big seepy seep on the ground. Joe is going to. Joe's gonna actually hold on.
What's
Yeah,
Xander's armor class?
Xander's armor class is like 13, I think.
What I rolled at him again? 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like- Alright, you shouldn't have taken that damage, unless you want... At least I don't think so.
What?
Because I think that would be using my... Can ghosts use my proficiencies, just for future reference?
Double check.
I mean, it's you.
No, actually, no. It does not
Oh.
gain the target's proficiencies. No.
So, yeah, you would have just... I would have only had a +3 to hit there.
I don't remember what I rolled naturally.
So, well, let's see. I think if you rolled a 19, we take the 6 off, so I would have tied, I think. Maybe we could just say for now that I damaged him, but just
Yeah.
for the rest of the we need to remember that I don't
Correct.
have proficiency.
Correct.
I
So
yelled
wait,
for
so wait.
Joe to help me tie him up.
So wait, what
So
is?
wait,
Or wait, no. Or would it be
Would I
plus
use-
6 to hit then?
no, it's just my strength modifier, +3. But then, also, would I be using my proficiencies and my skills too, like the break the grapples?
I don't think so.
Okay, wow.
Well,
So for future reference, that's fine.
I just like had this thought like, wait, if the ghost can't use my class features, can it use my proficiencies?
As far as it says,
Not bad.
except ghost can't be targeted by any spell. It retains its alignment, intelligence, and charisma. Enemy being charmed for another one who possesses the target statistics. It doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies.
David,
So
get back
correct.
on the floor.
So no,
Right
we'll
now.
just. But that's okay. We'll just continue on. So it's only +3. So future reference +3 to everything. That's fine. All right. So that was Uzziah missing. Xander CBC.
You
Joe
are
is
Joe's turn.
Yep. Joe's gonna make an attack roll against David. Joe's gonna roll a 12 plus a 6. That's not gonna hit. Yeah, that's his best weapon. So you know he's still not gonna be able to hit. And he's not going to be able to roll advantage because he's currently not being grappled. So yeah, so thump, arrows are just flying through the air, but just nothing can pin David down, apparently. So next is going to be Logan, top of the round. Go on ahead.
We're going downstairs and play.
You know what? You know what, David? I'm sorry.
please, please, no. Don't do that.
Just gonna punch him in the face twice.
Okay, go ahead to make 2 unarmed attacks against him.
Ooh, that's 18 plus 7. So that's,
Yep, that hits.
and no, that's a 6, so that don't hit.
Nope, doesn't hit. So you get one good pop to the face. So.
Still a D6, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right, so David, you take 9 bludgeoning damage as Logan just whack, just nails you dead in the face.
And I'd like to make that a stunning strike.
Okay.
He has to roll Constitution.
Give me 1 second here. I need to check something real quick. Yep, you're good. So going ahead.
He has to beat a 13 Constitution.
Okay, so David, going ahead. Give me a Constitution saving
Wow,
throw.
with my proficiency, I wouldn't have beaten that 7.
Okay, so no, David,
Alright,
you are
so
currently
David's stunned.
stunned. So you're currently now stunned for the round. All right.
Alright, guys, I stunned him. Let's try to figure this out without killing him.
Again, I haven't been trying to kill him.
I know.
Any damage.
But they're filling him with arrows, and I'd like him to not
I'm
be
more
dead.
upset about the fact that somebody decided, to kill the his fucking
Again,
friend.
a zombie hand would have a ghost attached to it.
No.
Any logical thinking would think that.
It's just a dead hand.
Go on ahead, Ryan. You're up next. Oh wait, Logan, do I do anything else?
If it-
I think I can.
If it amuses
Okay.
you, I'll buy you a bunny.
Go on ahead, Ryan.
So tempting. It's so tempting, Logan. I'm not
I
gonna
know,
lie.
Ryan. Look, just for me, please. Let's just get through this, buddy.
I want to use my bonus action to turn or turn the chat try and figure out if there's any way to take the damn scooty pad out of him.
Okay, go on ahead.
Turns out you just have to ask him.
7.5, 14, nope, not good enough. Or 12, technically.
Yep. So there goes your bonus action. What are you doing now, Ryan?
I'm gonna once again run up and try and time up.
Okay.
Would I take advantage on tying him up or drop
Nope.
on him? or something
Nope.
like that?
Logan
No?
lost the grapple, so now he's. Oh no,
I'm
he.
stunned.
Oh no, it's right. Yeah, he got stunned. No, you would get
Yeah,
advantage on it. Yep, go on ahead.
What would be better, Logan? Trying to grapple him or so you just time up?
Just time up. It's fine. I mean,
Try and time up?
Yep.
he's stunned, so I have another chance to do that shit anyway. It's fine.
Okay,
We'll
I
figure
tried
something out.
time up.
Okay.
You can't get double
Oh,
advantage anyway.
finally, an 18.
Okay.
Actually, a 19.
So David, go ahead, roll with disadvantage. Oh no, actually, can you even do anything? I don't think you can because you're stunned.
Don't think I can.
As far as I can tell, I don't think you can. So no, David, you all right? So you're tied up as Ryan kind of pushes you to the ground, ties you up, and currently now you are restrained.
Please
Okay.
stop resisting.
Okay. At this point, so it's gonna be Ryan's turn. All right, David is next in the initiative.
After I time up, I'm obviously don't return back
Yep.
to where I was.
The ghost is actually going to leave David's body. Ghost is going to then manifest itself outside of David's body.
Right where Pilar's standing.
If
Uh,
that happens, I am gonna shoot it. And it's gonna kill Ouch.
Wow, that's a big
Yes.
one.
yeah, sorry, I don't know why it always.
That's a
It's
big
toast of a
ghost.
giant.
Oh god.
No, I need to quickly do this. Let's see. Oh. Alright. The ghost then is going to, because it rolled that.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
It's gonna move over to Logan.
No,
Logan, give me a
that guy.
charisma saving throw.
Oh fuck. 4.
How did it come after me?
Logan, as Logan's standing there, you see the ghost pull out of Logan, out of David. David, suddenly you snap back to reality. You gain full control of your everything. As you see this
Remember, John, I didn't realize anything that had happened, so...
No, I know. As far as you know, you just for some reason laid down and somebody tied you up, but you're still sitting there just da 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 da, and you continue to do so. You're just having a good old time. You don't even know what's happening right now. As far as you know, this is just a game. As Logan, suddenly the ghost comes over to you, and it moves into you, like through you, you kind of like take a defensive stance, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, what the heck happened? As suddenly your arms move down to your side without any of your inputs, and Logan's eyes glaze over with that same milky white coloring that David did, as now Logan is now possessed by the ghost. So we'll keep the same initiatives. Next is gonna be Uzziah. You're up.
Okay.
Uzziah.
Can I use an arcade check to figure out if I can kill this thing?
Sure.
Shot through the heart.
20. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Where is my?
I'm gonna die today.
Oh, don't die.
Wait, hold on.
Dr. John said he didn't want to go to
So yeah, 20 will. 20.
Okay, 20. With a roll of 20, you said Arcana, right?
Arcane. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
I have 19 plus 1, so that's 20.
No, you're good. You're good. As you watch this thing, from all your time as a hunter, being a ranger, you know, you're familiar with things you see, and you've seen some supernatural things in your day, and heard stories about others. Stories of people being possessed by angry spirits that have something, have had something happen to them in life that has made them, you know, basically in this case, too angry to rest in peace. From what you know, a ghost is a very dangerous thing to come across. You know that it cannot infinitely possess people. It has a limitation on that. But more importantly, the only way to exorcise a ghost, there's two ways to do it. You either need somebody who has, like, a turn undead spell or some kind of, like, radiant magic to push the ghost out of a person, or that target needs to become a non-viable host for the ghost, and the ghost will willingly leave. AKA the target, usually most people would say that the target would have to drop to a near-death state for the ghost to want to leave. That is what I'm telling you. So, Uzziah, with that information, what are you doing?
Scream that out to the rest of the people.
Sure, okay. What are you
100 feet
doing?
away.
What are you
I know if the
doing,
ghost
Uzziah?
didn't understand me, by the way.
Well, after I scream out, I'm gonna aim for the leg
Okay.
of the guy that just got possessed.
Sure, okay. Make an attack.
And I'm only gonna probably use one arrow here because I don't want to kill him. And I'm still gonna miss. Okay, I'll use the second arrow because I just missed.
Do you even know what my AC is?
Well, he rolled a 4, so I mean, I
okay.
don't think your AC is 10, Logan, because I'm pretty sure you have at least more than base defense.
9 plus
that-
8 plus 2.
Yeah, that's probably gonna hit. That's probably a 20, right?
Hold on, let me figure out. Let's see, that was
How do you get a +8 and a +2?
I have archery, which is a +2 to range weapons,
Yeah.
Right.
and my bow has a +8. So yeah, that's how.
Which is interesting. I don't know how he's
That
actually.
is weird.
Yeah, actually, hang on a second. Let me go double check why your bow has a +8 because.
So wait, so like, is archery a ranger thing?
Yeah, it's
like a thing to pick?
correct. Yes, there's like an archery
okay.
subclass. Yeah, he's an
That's a
archer.
Fucking crazy bow. Holy shit.
Um,
Be a +1.
hold on. I need to go check something real quick because something about that doesn't make sense to me. Let me just double check what he's reading right here.
My spear is a +8, but that's because it's a +1.
Well, let's see. He gets +3 to hit from his dexterity. He has proficiency, so that's another +3, so that's up to +6. Then the archery
Yeah.
subclass is given +2, right?
Yeah, yeah. So no, it
Well,
is
then
a.
he would just have +8, not +8 +2.
Yeah, no, it'd be.
I
It's
thought that
just
would be
it.
separate.
It's just +8. It's not +8 +2. You only get +8.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, the
Alright.
D&D beyond the
I
top.
thought it would be separate. Okay, so plus.
D&T is good about keeping it all for you.
So yeah,
11.
so what? No, 9 + 8. You rolled a 17.
Oh, 9 plus 8.
You rolled a
You still
17.
hit me.
Does 17 hit? 17
I
hits.
rolled
Roll for damage,
Okay.
Uzziah.
Okay, where's my D8?
Just keep-
So 2 plus 3.
2 + 3? Okay, so that's 5 damage. Logan, take 5 damages. An arrow pierces your back leg. You feel it because you still have full awareness around you as you feel an arrow dig into your leg.
Pick what? I'm sorry.
What?
How much did I take? I'm sorry. I had to
5.
move a count. 5. Okay.
Meow.
great. I'm
Meow.
screaming in irritation
In-
in my head.
as
because
internally
there's no
you're just
place I
like,
can be heard.
ah!
That's-
Okay, so going ahead. So, Xander's still passed out on the ground. He doesn't know what he's doing. Joe, upon seeing this and realizing what's happening, he is going to, he's gonna sigh with a deep, just. Why do I even bother with this? He looks at his knife for a second. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. And he's gonna attempt to attack against you, Logan. Okay, hang on. I'm changing this dice. What the heck?
One of
There
us
we go.
will succeed in the Christmas roll,
It's gonna be a like. That's like a.
I can do trade
Charisma, so yeah, it's not gonna be me.
Yeah,
negative
that's
one.
gonna hit. So, Logan, you're gonna take
God damn it, Joe!
8 points of damage as the arrow pierces your side as Joe just lets one right into you. Plus, oh, I forgot, plus sneak attack. So yeah, plus.
Oh, fuck me.
So hang on,
I
so
don't
it's gonna
think
be
he put that. David's what's it called?
Yeah, David's son's just on the ground.
5 feet.
No,
That's
it's
all
not.
that matters. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Oh.
Ally within 5 feet does not matter. Yeah, once per turn, you can deal an extra 3d6 to a creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon.
Alright,
Yeah,
what's the
dude,
rest of the damage? Because I already took out what you first told me.
Then add on top of that. Oh, good lord! Okay, yeah. 17. I rolled 2 6s and a
On top of
5.
the 8?
Yeah. I legit almost rolled max damage as the arrow hits your side and basically goes right into the fletching as you're like.
I don't like it.
Logan,
What
how,
you at, Logan?
yeah, Logan, what's your HP at?
10.
Okay, no, okay,
10.
you're still up, Logan.
Please, no.
Logan, it's just high speed acupuncture. It's fine. Dang,
I'm
Joe.
now screaming louder in my head.
So top. Okay, okay, so no. Oh, like Logan's at the top. So yeah, Logan. You're going
Can
to.
I choose my stab? Can I choose out of these two?
No. The ghost is actually going to point you in this direction and have you charge Joe.
Damn it. I'm trying to resist so hard.
You can try, but you can't. Going ahead and give me. Make an attack roll against Joe. Well, actually,
Okay.
you're gonna make 2, I believe, because you do have, without using any
I have 2
class.
actions, yeah.
Yeah. So going ahead
2
and
attack action.
yeah, 2.
Lucky you guys, I didn't have my spear in my hand. Because that's why I was punching people.
Wait, Logan, add your spear. The ghost is gonna equip your spear, because obviously.
What a douchebag!
So you're gonna draw your spear and go.
Fuck my
Remember,
life.
doesn't get proficiencies, though.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, do not do your
Don't
proficiency.
matter. Joe's AC is like 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 and a 15, so...
Okay, yeah, those are both gonna hit. So you just roll all for damage.
Did he one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed, because you're not gonna have anything else. That's yeah, two-handed would probably be the best.
Okay, alright, so I don't want the modifier, so I'm gonna have to actually roll the die. Which one of these is the fucking D8? That's a D10.
So I think, don't you still get the extra damage?
What do you mean?
Do you?
Or is that proficiency bonus? Is that like the +3 on the damage or +2? Is that proficiency bonus?
I
Yeah,
think.
do I apply that? Because I have a +5 to damage.
No, you subtract your proficiency modifier from that. I think it's still a plus. What's a spear?
Actually, doesn't everybody get proficiency in unarmed now?
Hang on. Spear damage, 5th
5
edition.
and 2.
So you're gonna roll these.
Oh, never mind. It's not unarmed. It's spear.
Yeah, no, it's a spear. So yeah. All right. So how much damage?
5 and 2, if I take off the proficiency.
Okay, it's 5, 2, so 7 damage to Joe. Okay, that's fine. So 7 damage to Joe. All right, as you just kind of slam
lucky, that was
your
low
spear
blow.
twice into his chest as he kind of staggers back, just like, oh my gosh, no! I should have taken the knife. I should have taken the knife. At this point, Ryan, you're up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If I go through this way, is the loading donut to attack of opportunity?
Yes, if you move right next to him, you got to move out. Well, remember, he has a 10-foot reach, so anything within 10 feet of him. So yeah, actually, he's gonna.
15 with the spear.
That's true, yeah. So anything within 15 feet is going to get. So if you move at all, he's going to get an attack of opportunity. Because he has a long arm,
I'm
boy.
a horrible person.
He laughs.
Hold the fucking ghost and understand me.
The ghost could potentially understand you, yes. You don't know what languages the ghost knows, though. The one thing you do know about ghosts is that the languages they understand would be the ones they knew in life, and nothing more. So you have no idea what kind of ghost this is. No, actually, no. It's just what's it called? What the ghost knew. Which is why sometimes when a ghost possesses somebody, sometimes they'll start talking in like different languages.
Swedish.
Swedish fish, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Kaiser, are you okay, buddy? Tequila's yummies. Gosh. I think Kaiser is having a fun time with tequila. Anyways.
Would I be able to move in to fight him without taking an attack of opportunity?
No. If you move anywhere closer to him, he's gonna... Actually, no, sorry, no. If you moved closer to him, you wouldn't, what's it called? Yeah, you'd have to move away, but not towards.
Or would this be considered moving away?
Nope.
I'm still in hit range of him.
You're still moving towards him, so no, you're fine.
Alright, first off, I'm going to move here. What would it be to untie David, the dumbass?
Oh shit.
That would be your whole action to get him untied. You tied him up really well. You hog-tied the poor guy.
Well, I'm untying David, damn it.
Okay, so you untie David with your action. David, you are now free, but you're still prone.
Am I aware of this going on?
Roll for intelligence, David. Fine.
Basically, talk to the toast. Say, what's up? Why are you doing this? You understand us, eh?
What
I
lang-
rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9?
Yep.
David, you are now very much aware of the situation going on around you. At the very least, combat has been initiated. People are hurting. What language are you going to use, Ryan?
Go to, since I'm using opponent's action, did I use several languages?
No. Which language are you going to attempt?
Well, I'm going to start with Taman.
Um,
Don't do really insult it. Trying to hurt its feelings, even. Bastard, even.
You yell and comment at the ghost. Ghost doesn't seem to respond.
Most unfortunate.
At this point, I'm going to... Well, next will be David, actually. So yeah, David, you're next in the initiative.
Alright, I will use my movement to get up.
Okay.
And
So now you're up.
then I will... well... Yeah, I'll just do nothing. I could use my action surge to be able to move and then attack, but not worth it. Actually, I will use my hit dice to regain the health I lost.
You can only use hit dice during a short rest.
Oh, you got to use it specifically during the short rest? No,
yes.
It doesn't the bonus... oh, no, wait. I meant the fighter's ability, the second wind.
Oh, second wind? Yeah, no, you can use second wind now. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was reading that, I'm like, wait, what?
I was like, David, no, that's not how that works. But yeah, no. Fighter second wind, yes. That's a once-a-day thing, right?
Once per short rest.
Short rest, that's right. Okay.
Alright, I regain... Oh, wow, 14 hit points.
That thing Xander's taking right now on the floor.
Alright, so I'm pretty much back to full health.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
At this...
We're all gonna be dead soon, but whatever.
At this point,
You're doing great.
okay, so at this point, okay, so yeah, David, that's your turn. Uzziah, you're up.
I aim again at the leg, trying to basically not kill, but disarm that ghost from his post.
That's not
I look
gonna
forward
happen.
to my new wheelchair.
Logan, you're gonna be new pincushion, man. It's gonna be great.
So
Walk again after this shit.
Hope he
10
doesn't
plus
hit him.
8, so 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll for
You're
damage.
about to fucking kill me. You're about to kill me. Here it goes.
So Kaiser, how was the
Logan,
tequila
what kind
coke?
of only a question of
Was it
5
yummy?
plus 3, so I'm guessing 5 if I'm doing... Let me do math real quick.
What were the
2
numbers?
plus
Use your fingers.
3 equals 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Logan, you take 5 points of damage as another arrow comes screaming and nails you right in like the hip area.
I aimed the leg. How did it hit the hip?
Because
Your aim's not perfect.
You suck.
You feel it like dig into your hip bone. You're just like. You can feel the light. You can feel the light coming.
You have like what, 5 hit points now?
How many hit points you on, Logan?
I have 5 health.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Okay. So, Uzziah, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna fire another arrow since, he looks pretty down.
Huh?
Okay.
Feels so good.
Well, you gonna fire an arrow? Okay, go ahead.
I said no, I'm not, because
Oh.
it kind of looks like he's bleeding very badly.
Correct, yes. Okay, so Uzziah, that's your turn. Xander's still taking the big seepy seep. Actually, during this time, he's gonna in his stupor, he's gonna kind of roll over to here, still very much a seepy seep, because sure, why not at this point?
He moved.
What? He moved outside of. No, he's still in the lane. Otherwise, I would have said attack of opportunity. I'd loaded.
Oh, I know. Trust me, that's happening eventually. Anyways, at this point, let's see here. Joe would be next. Joe, actually, no, he can't move because that would be bad. Joe is going to attempt.
Shit himself.
Okay, Joe's gonna attempt a sleight of hand to switch to his rapier. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's gonna pass. It was a 12 plus 8, so that's gonna be 20. Alright, he's good. So, sink! And here's the rapier attack. Hey, there we go. 16 plus 5. That's gonna be a hit. 1d8 plus 2 for the rapier. Okay, that's gonna be sneak attack damage on top of that because snack attack. So yeah, Logan. So Joe draws the rapier and stabs you in the chest and pulls the rapier out. As he does, your hit points drop to 0. Your body hits the ground unconscious, and as it does, the ghost is forced out of your body into the material plane once again. So the ghost is gonna be right by here. Let me just shrink this sucker.
Back for another 3 seconds. Who's he gonna take next?
Hopefully, it not me. The only person with fucking charisma, it seems.
At this
You
point,
literally are.
okay, so going ahead and who's next on the charisma? Who's next?
On the charisma list.
Not on the charisma list. Sorry. Actually, no. Let me roll initiative for the ghost, so I know where the heck to put it, because I realized I didn't actually do it. Okay, so the ghost initiative is going to be 15 plus 1? Yeah, 15 plus. Okay, so he's going to be 16. 16 initiative. So, just so I know where and when he could take his next turn. So that was Joe, so it'll be top of the round, so it's going to be... So, Logan, give me a death saving throw. Top of the round.
19.
19, okay, that's one save, so you're one-third closer to surviving. Ryan, your turn's going to be next. Ryan?
Ryan, kill it. Ryan, please.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
Well, Ryan, funny thing is that you really can't move because you'll invoke an attack of opportunity, so if you're gonna...
I could always just alt it this way instead.
That's true. You
What? Oh, that temptation.
You could also not fry me with a lightning bolt, sir.
You could fry me with a lightning bolt. It wouldn't kill
You'll survive. I will be very
Well,
dead.
this wouldn't hit you.
Yeah, what? It has a 5-foot arc, I thought. Or wait.
5 foot
it's
long
5 foot
hill.
width.
All Tom that diagonal would actually miss everybody.
Just out of curiosity, if he rolled that Uzziah got for his arcane check, would he like have any insight as to what strengths or weaknesses a ghost might have?
Yes, actually. It's completely immune to cold, necrotic, and poison. And it's basically resistant to, like, a lot. Like, it's very hard to... It has a lot of resistances.
So, like, lightning would be resistance?
Possibly. I'll tell you, it has a lot of resistance. Like, it has several resistances. And you cannot, like... Because it's a ghost, and all ghosts have this, or all, like, ghostly forms, like shadows and wraiths and things like that, you can't, like, grapple them, or, like, knock them to the ground, because they're technically formless, even though they look like they have a form.
That'd be hilarious.
And actually, at this point, since the ghost is actually out for a few seconds now, you can actually see that it is actually it's an elven woman.
I didn't speak Elvis.
Elvish.
Neither can I.
I can speak Elvish.
Well, if only you weren't 100 feet away.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so Ryan, what are you doing?
Close to them.
So Ryan, what are you doing?
I don't know. Would I know if it's resistant to lightning or fire?
I
That would decide what I'd want to use against it.
This might be a bit out of. Actually, yeah, that would be a little bit out of roleplay.
You're retarded, David. You don't know anything. At this point, Ryan,
you
know what? Give me an Arcana check.
Use magic missile.
I'd use magic missile.
I mean, shit, at least
I'm still tempted to just hit the other 10. Bad. 6 plus 5, 11.
You take a pretty good step. It's probably resistant to most common magical forces.
Most unfortunate.
So.
Hit it with something, please. I want it to die.
I would just suggest to bundle off if I could speak to the fucking language it would understand.
So what are you doing?
You could even push it closer to me. I could probably try to talk to it, but I don't know if that will work.
Yes, push.
Oh, the fucking temptation!
Push the ghost.
You can't push it. You can't physically.
Shove it, tie it up.
No, you can't.
Strangle it.
Like you can't. I'll give you that one. Like I'm pulling the curtain from behind the DM. You can't push or grapple the ghost. It's a freaking ghost. And then I slam the curtain shut.
A magical force should be pushing it, right?
No.
What if we used magic hand?
No, because it weighs more than 5 pounds.
Passing question.
Wait, the ghost weighs something?
Because you gotta remember, it's like a magical force, so the required amount of force to actually move it would be more than 5 pounds.
I use 2 magic hands.
The thing's magical force would be the same as its weight in real life. You'd have to have like hundreds potentially of magic hands to push a ghost. Moron! Anyways, yes, Logan. I think it was you, Logan?
What that reminds me of?
What?
Alright, well, 2 things here. You know what that reminds me of? Is Patrick trying to open the frozen door.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Open sesame! Oh, sorry.
Also, are there vacuums in this world?
I mean, at this point, yeah, or at least some form of like fan-powered suction. Yeah, why?
I need one of those. Luigi's Mansion boys. We're gonna just.
So Ryan, what are you doing with your turn?
Well, I was planning a lightning bolt.
Okay, then launch a lightning bolt.
Anybody? Will this hit any without friendly?
No. I'll actually get some I have some cones and stuff like that I can put into this map so you can better visualize what it is. For sake of this, I'll say you can just barely make it by.
So it's lightning bolt. But I will be honest, I'm still tempted to, aim it towards somebody.
Hey, they hit me on 55 health. How much do that?
Oh wait, what's the dex?
DC 15.
DC 15 of dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity.
It rolled a natural 16 plus 1 for its dexterity, so it's gonna save. What's the damage?
27, so that would be
half
14.
Half round up, so.
Wound up, so 14.
So 14, okay. I like to round up against creatures and down for you guys. Just usually 1 HP doesn't make a difference, but that's just what I like to do. So it's gonna be down to that much HP. All right, so Ryan, you finally see this mystical form kind of leave Logan's dead corpse, and you just.
I'm going to move onto it.
You're gonna move. Wait, you're gonna move onto it?
Onto the same spot it's at.
Okay. So you're gonna occupy the same. No, Ryan, what are you doing here? Are you gonna move onto the same? Oh, sorry, you moved it. Okay. So you literally move into it.
Mm-hmm. Same space, basically. Well, not same space, but we're well close to the side.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I really have the best fucking charisma.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So to try and possess somebody, it should probably try and fucking possess me.
Ooh,
uses its ever attacker just to erase Ryan's HP and one-hit him.
Sad.
It's an Elder Lich. It kills us all and then raises us from the dead.
Hang on.
Well, that's the second time this month.
I'm glad David doesn't know about his hand yet.
Okay, so at this point, so Ryan, you're on the ghost. Okay, So now it's going to be the ghost's turn because it rolled slightly higher than David on the initiative. So now the ghost is going to... Well, hang on, let's see. Nope, okay. The ghost is actually going to... it's just actually going to just straight up attack Ryan. It's going to just make a... it's going to make a withering touch attack. So let's see what we got here. So it's going to be a 17 plus 5 to hit. Actually, the reason why, I'll tell you later. It's fine. 17 plus 5, so that's going to hit. So you're going to take... actually, hang on. I need... 19 points of necrotic damage as the ghost, like, grabs your shoulders and begin to suck your life force away from you. At this point, it's going to be David's turn. So, David, you're up.
Alright, I am going to... If I move here, can I attack her, or is Ryan in the way?
Well, technically speaking, Ryan is, like, on the thing.
Again, I'm not exactly occupying the same space.
So, yeah, no, you're going to be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll just move here anyway.
I knew what Ryan was attempting to do, so, yeah, you'll be fine. Oh.
Alright.
Of course I...
and then I am going to just...
Velixion, dude, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Anyways, go ahead, David.
I'm gonna boop it with the hammer.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll against it.
Roll to boop. Got it.
Roll to boop.
I rolled a 27.
Hold on a second. Yeah, 27 hits by a mile.
Yes, I imagine as much.
It misses.
And 9 damage.
9 damage? Okay. Okay.
And let's see. Now make my... So close!
Yes, David?
I almost rolled a nat 20, but then it rolled over to 2. Does 8 hit?
8 actually does not hit.
Alright, I'm going to expend the superiority die and hopefully make it hit.
Okay.
Let's see, where's the D8 in this list? There it is. Logan?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what
I'm
happened?
so sorry.
Wait, hold on, David, but before you assume anything, what did you roll?
I rolled a 7 on the D8.
Okay.
So that means it's a 15 to hit.
15 definitely hits. Yep, go ahead. Roll for damage.
I performed magic.
That was hilarious. And then I hit him for 10 more damage. So that's 8. No, wait. 10 damage. I can't remember what I said before.
Yep. I gotcha. So,
Alright.
Whoom, whoom. You're used to, like, the Warhammer, like, hitting, like, solid flesh. And as your Warhammer hits the ghostly figure, you can feel the resistance as your Warhammer is passing through. But it's kind of weird for you to be hitting something that doesn't, like, immediately stop the Warhammer in its tracks, you know, like muscle and bone. It's kind of an odd feeling. At this point, it's going to be Uzziah.
Accent surge on it, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, this time I'm going to use my bonus action to make a feigning attack before I get started.
Okay.
So, let's do. Where's the D8? We'll roll that quick. Well, 1 extra damage. Yay. Alright, well, we get to roll advantage at least.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get a nat 20. Nope, but I got a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, yeah. Okay.
And for damage, I rolled 10.
So 11?
No, 10 total. I added in the 1 already.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to use my second attack.
Yep.
Alright, 17 hits.
Yep.
And 4 damage.
Okay.
So, 14 total for that series of attacks.
Gotcha. All right. Whoom, 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 whoom. You're just swinging over and over and over and over, and this thing is just kind of sitting there. I mean, it's tanking it.
I should have tried to eat it.
At this point, you can you begin to notice that the what was once this like crisp outline of an elven woman is now slightly beginning to fade a little bit. You can definitely tell that your attacks are definitely starting to add up at this point as its form begins to kind of shimmer just a little bit. And it's starting to kind of lose its corporealness. Next is going to be Uzziah. You're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yep.
So right there, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep.
And then I'm
Yep.
gonna try talking Elvish.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna ask why the ghost attacking us.
As you start speaking in Elvish, the ghost perks up for a second, looks over at you, and then you're gonna be the only one that understands. I don't feel like typing it out because it's not that important. It basically tells you in Elvish, leave my burial site, or I'll kill all of you.
Them's fighting words.
And then it locks onto you. And then it locks onto you, and it seems that it's about ready to just go at you next. It seems very angry. What are you doing now? What are you doing now, Uzziah?
Could we all leave here, or what's our gonna do after we all hear this?
No. You hear this, and
tell them what it says.
from what you're okay, I'll give you this. This thing looks so upset right now and angry that you're probably not just gonna be able to walk away from it.
Okay.
You've disturbed this thing's burial site, and it's very mad.
I think we're gonna have to do a little digging before we leave.
I like that. That's good. Toaster. It turns bread into toast. I'll save that one for another session.
If I fire an arrow right now,
Hold on, guys.
would I hit these two
Right now?
by accident?
Yeah, give me a second.
Quick one and potential.
No, I know. It's okay. Okay. So, Uzziah, what the heck are you doing with your turn?
If I fire an arrow, would I hit one of these guys by accident?
No, you would not fight. Unless you rolled a crit fail, you're not going to hit them.
Okay, time to start pulling out some arrows.
Okay?
Crit fails.
Oh god, they don't go into me anymore.
Just pray he doesn't crit fail and hit Logan, because he can perma-kill Logan right now, which would be hilarious, by the way.
Well, it's only one arrow. That would only add
Okay,
one
first
arrow.
arrow.
That's true, yeah.
Fire.
That hits.
19,
That hits.
so-
It hits. It hits. It hits. Roll for damage.
I'm alive.
Put on where's the D8? There we go. And roll.
Okay.
4 plus
plus don't
3.
get put by lightning.
4 plus 3? Okay, it's 7 damage.
I'm sorry, Logan, please
Okay.
support me.
Alright, so the
Yeah,
arrow,
I'm good.
zoom, right through its form. Next attack.
Does it do any damage to it at all?
Your arrow zips through. You have no idea. It's kind of hard to tell if your attacks are actually doing damage to it.
Okay, I'm gonna do another arrow.
Super regen, it can regen for triple.
And
Not that Logan. He wishes.
12 plus 8.
I'm heading over in a second. I'm just trying to finish one turn. What was that? What was it, Uzziah?
12 plus 8 for the second arrow.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
12.
Then I'm gonna roll, and 7 plus 3.
Okay.
Wild confusion. Okay.
What, Logan?
I don't know, you said not that Logan, so I got it interested.
Oh, no, sorry, no, what's it called? Dude in chat's talking about Wolverine, Logan. And I'm like, yeah, he wishes he could be that.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so the second arrow, zoom, zips right through the creature. Like, your shots are ringing true, you're definitely hitting it. But yeah, it's definitely, it's not like you're hitting like an organic being and seeing blood spray everywhere, it's just kind of hitting it and zipping through. You assume it's doing damage.
So, without much damage, it wouldn't flicker or something like that?
Not really.
It's not a light bulb.
Like its outline is definitely beginning to shimmer, but it's definitely not like whatever. Okay. I need to put this on hold for like 5 minutes. I gotta help a neighbor with a couch moving. So give me like 3 minutes. Next person up is gonna be. Well, actually, it's gonna be Joe. You know, let me do Joe's turn real quick.
Joe, help me up, buddy.
He is actually gonna attempt to revive. He's gonna give a medicine check to Logan. Attempt to stabilize him.
Fail. Logan dies.
God damn it.
That's gonna be an 18 plus whatever his thing is, but that's gonna be plenty. A natural 18 is gonna be fine to stabilize. So, Logan, you are stabilized at
Do I
what?
just check all the successes, or what?
Yeah,
y-
click
no,
all the successes.
no. When you click on the death saves, it'll bring up a little like extra panel. Add 1 HP to yourself. and then it should reset everything. You're
Oh,
you're at 1 HP,
Yep.
prone on the ground. Your point it was
You just did.
Joe's turn, so Logan, you're up first. You are currently prone on the ground at 1 HP. You kind of, oh gosh, what? And then you see Joe just kind of staying above you, like, hi, buddy. I'm not letting you die today. I'll be the first one to die.
Sweep the leg.
I'm gonna get up. That's all my movement.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking stab the shit out of it.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. 14. 22.
Yep.
And 20.
Both hit. Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
D8s, Logan. These fucking D8s. Alright, 10 and 16 damage.
16 points of damage. Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'll do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Which is 18.
Hang on. Okay. No, go ahead. So
That's 7 more damage on top of
what did you roll to hit?
18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. And that was how much damage? 8?
Yes, I believe so.
It's okay. It's okay.
You questioned it, so I immediately
Yeah.
lost it, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Okay. That's okay.
Like-
All right, so 2 spear stabs, whoom, whoom, and then a punch right to the dead center mass. Its form is now its form has faded significantly, and it looks like it's definitely concentrating on keeping itself, like, actually together. Still alive. Still alive, though. All right, so next is Ryan.
Right, time to invoke the Spirit of Talos as I eat a lightning bolt throughout chalk.
Okay.
What?
Ryan, the dog's in there. I don't care about the carpet. The dog.
I spent
I'll be
200
fine.
gold in that cart.
Loaded. But no, what's it done? I'm going to Stortson Way.
Okay. Scorching Ray.
Holy shit.
All those miss. Well, the nat 1 definitely misses. What's your modifier for these two?
7, so that would be an 11. Fucking hell.
No, actually 11 just barely misses. So no, those all 3 misses. Ryan just kicks back. Beer, 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 as this 3 bright rays fly around the ghost, basically painting an outline around it. And it kind of looks at him like, oh shoot! Yeah, Ghost looked a little... Ghost pooped itself there for a second. As it saw its afterlife flash before its eyes. It is now the ghost's turn.
It's gonna do something spoopy.
Oh, yep. Alright, that's what I said. Alright, it rolled... It got its possession back. Alright, so it is going to... I think...
Come on, don't be bitch.
Well, hang on a second. Alright,
Continent.
I'm gonna roll... I'm gonna roll a d6, so we'll start with,
Well, isn't it going to seek out a healthy target first, so that should, in theory, rule out Logan?
Yeah, no, Logan's definitely not on it. Joe still has quite a bit of health to him. He's still pretty healthy. Palar's still pretty healthy, so... Everybody but Logan, actually. Because all targets are based on the same... So we'll say, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I changed my count because why not? Jeez, Skirk. Well, at least you're back to Skirk. At least I know who you are now. 5 and 6 I reroll, so we'll say 6, 5,
D4.
6,
roll
4.
a D4.
Okay, 4. So it's gonna be Joe. Needs to make a charisma saving throw, and he is gonna roll.
That's literally on the fucking space it's on. Why the fuck's it not doing for me? Coward!
And
Hands.
Joe rolled a 3 plus whatever his charisma modifier is, which is plus 0, because nobody has charisma except for Ryan. So it is going to.
Went on its fucking space to taunt it.
So it's gonna phase out of existence, and it's gonna go into Joe, whose eyes wash over that milky whiteness as he suddenly turns and looks around like, suddenly this, suddenly that depressed look washes away from his face, and it's replaced with anger.
Space to taunt it, and it fucking annoys me. So much
Correct.
fun.
Correct, Ryan. Okay.
I just realized something else there. Never
What?
mind. But
What did you realize, David?
no, it's a out of roleplay thing. I'll mention it after the fight's over.
Okay. So let's see. Joe's at the bottom of it. So Ryan just went. Ghost went. David, you're up.
Sigh. All right, so I'm a move here,
Yep.
and I'm gonna boop him.
All right. Go ahead and roll for aggressive boop, David.
Fucking run away next time. Just have to fight one thing for like an hour. Good God.
All right, I rolled a 24.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead. Roll for damage. Roll to boop Joe on the
9
head.
damage.
How much?
9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Roll to cripple all
Alright.
of our party members.
9 damages, Joe. Whack! You just boop him right in the head with your warhammer. Go ahead and roll again.
26 to hit again.
Yeah, that hits.
And another 9 damage.
Whack! He takes another direct hit to the head. Yeah, Joe's still up, but he's not looking too hot. By the way, could I get a mod on Discord? No. Anyways. Again, Skirk, remember, the rule is mod on Twitch, you don't get mod on Discord, and vice versa. Anyways, going ahead. So that was David. Are you gonna do anything else? Are you gonna...
No, I don't think I have anything else to do. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. It's going to be... Uzziah, you're up next.
Okay, can I move and switch my weapons at the same time?
Yes, if you... well, you can switch your weapons by using a bonus action, or if you roll a good enough sleight of hand check, you can do it for free.
Okay, let's see. I'm guessing that's a D20.
Yep.
Okay, sleight of hand. What are you? That being dexterity, right?
It'd be sleight of hand. It's a skill. Sleight of hand.
I know. Basically, I'm looking to see if I have any bonuses. Okay, so let's see. Calculator. 15.
15 just barely makes the check, so you're able to swap weapons. What weapon are you pulling out?
My longsword.
Okay, you pull out your longsword. All right.
And I'm gonna move.
I'll explain in
right
a second,
here.
Skirk. Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a swing at. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll against Joe.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. What am I rolling? Should I do a roll to hit first, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back to this. Okay, roll to hit. D20. Oh crap! I'm guessing I'm missing here.
What'd you get?
A 3. That's why I'm gonna be figuring out what my modifiers are right now. So.
3
Yeah, I
think you
plus 4. So yeah, no, you missed by a mile as you whoom, take a swing at Joe and he steps back and dodges out of your way.
Can I use a question?
Yeah.
Hold on. Where is it? You can attack twice whenever you take a action on your turn. So, does that count? Me swinging a sword?
Where are
Yeah.
you seeing this?
Under features or traits or whatever. It's
Okay.
right above the race traits. It's called extra attack. I believe
You
that's
get-
how you.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, you get an extra attack then. Yep, go ahead. Make another attack.
Okay. I know it counts with my bow. I didn't know it would count with a sword.
Correct, yep.
And 6 plus.
4 is a miss.
Dang it.
Whoom! You swing again. He dodges back. It misses. Zia's gonna continue to roll. Still unconscious. At this point, you're kind of wondering if he's actually unconscious, or if at this point he's faking it, if he actually woke up a while ago, and he's just kind of continuing to roll off combat like a slug. You're not 100% sure, but it's fine.
If I didn't have 1 HP, I contemplate throwing a javelin at him.
And you can contemplate that as long as you want. Next is actually going to be Joe. He is going to...
Hopefully not stab his uncle to death. Let's see.
Let's see here. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it rolled a 6. So no, he is actually going to attempt to stab you.
God damn
I
it.
will impose disadvantage on him.
Yep. Disadvantage, he rolls... Nah, he rolled like a... What's that, like a 7? Or is that... that would be with his rapier, because that's what he pulled out
Oh,
last.
come on, man. You don't want to use his glaive?
No, because he only gets a +1 to hit, and Joe would never do that, neither would the ghost. Rapier... Yeah, no, he misses.
You underestimate my nephew's brain cells.
I'm trying to play him better, Logan, so he whiffs and misses you. Alright, going ahead. Logan, top of the round. He just tried to stab you.
Alright. You son of a bitch.
With 1 HP, you're gonna beat his head in.
You little bastard. What did I tell you? Alright, instead I'm gonna switch out the spear for the Staff of Bird Calls, if I can.
You make a sleight of hand check. Beat a DC of 15.
18.
Yep, you're good.
And that, because I don't want to stab him, I just want to knock him the fuck out.
Okay.
It's literally pretty much the same damage. So, alright, I'm gonna hit him twice with that two-handed, 18 and...
Yep, 18 hits.
20 something.
They both hit. Yep.
Alright, so D8, so boop. And boop. And so, 23.
23 points of damage?
Yep.
Alright, so he attempts to stab you with a rapier. You turn around, you pull out your Staff of Bird Calls. Suddenly, as you raise it up, you hear caw in the background as you slam it down onto his forehead, immediately knocking him unconscious into the floor. So he's
Knock
gonna
off your shit!
So he is reduced to 0 his hit points, and he'll be making death
Oh no,
saves.
he's dead.
Yeah, you just straight concussed him into unconsciousness, and he is currently walking towards the light as we speak. At this point, the ghost is going to force itself out of him. So it's going to be Logan's turn. Ryan, you're up.
Oh wait, I have a bonus action.
Oh, that's true. You do have a bonus action. Yeah,
Can I
go
use
ahead.
it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Punch it in the face.
Do it. Punch in the face, Logan.
17.
17 does hit. Yep, go ahead.
And then I actually have a D6. Yay. 7.
Okay, 7. Yep.
Bastard. Now I'm done.
You boom right into its chest, and as you hit it, you see its form almost flicker out of existence, and it just barely pulls itself back in. Ryan, you're up.
Third level fucking magic missile.
All right. All right, no, Ryan, don't roll for damage. It's fine. So, Ryan, you coalesce the energy, and you're like,
Powered third level.
empowered 3rd level. So you coalesce the arcane energy, and you're like, no, stay dead! As all the bolts scream from your hand, slamming into its form, and as it does, it gently flickers out of existence until nothing but a little bit of sparkling energy is left over. The ghost is dead.
Can I use that? Well, something here since combat's over.
Yep, combat is officially over at this point.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on our rogue.
Do it. Roll for
Dead guy on the floor.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna be dead for long.
Magic missile.
So 8
Magic missile!
I'm using a high level Cure Wounds here.
Sure. How much healing you give him?
2 and a 3, so 5.
All right, yeah, 5 healing. All right, he's
Go,
healed
you're
by
alive.
5. He comes like, why did you let me die?
You're the rogue. You're the only one that can take lockpicks.
He just sighs and then lays there and just continues to lay there. He doesn't get back up.
It's true, he probably wouldn't get up either. He'd just fucking sit there. I'm just with my 1 health, half an ass. I'm just bleeding everywhere. I just pick him up.
Like the moment, the moment combat ends, Z suddenly springs to his feet and goes, "Oh, guys, you're finally done. All right, let's go, guys. Come on. What are you doing?"
I rear back with the
Can
dagger.
I
watch the slap him for fainting?
Okay, well, since like 9 people all just screamed over each other, no, you can't do anything you said at this point. Also, all of you, go ahead and give me a perception check.
3 more. Okay.
Perception check.
18.
18. Okay.
Nat 20,
Nat 20. Okay.
Ooh.
25 total. That
14. What's my perception?
I am having a bad day.
14.
14. All right. As you're all standing there just after the combat's over, kind of like getting your bearings, all of a sudden, about maybe 100 or so plus feet over in this direction, you begin to hear a soft, mournful moan. As David especially sees this, but anybody that rolled higher than like a 17 would be able to see a faint glow and a faint otherworldly figure lurking over in this area, slowly moving towards your position.
Oh,
Fuck this, I'm getting in the cart. I'm sick
Fuck
of
this,
it.
I'm getting in the cart too.
All right.
I'd rather just die somewhere on the street. I'm sick of being anywhere near where he wants me to be. Let's just get in the fucking cart. We're just gonna ride
I'm
away
heading towards the
and die
otherworldly.
somewhere.
Wait, what, David?
I'm heading towards it.
Okay.
Leave him for dead. Leave him for dead. I just don't care anymore.
Okay,
David,
okay,
I
fine.
suggest you get in the fucking chart. Make a test COD. What's it? No, what would it be? What is it? I think even charisma. Is it test COD?
Do I have anything I can use as an improvised shovel?
No, I meant
Wait,
the
wait,
fucking
no,
what's
no,
it
wait,
called?
hold on, David. David, what exactly are you trying to do? You're walking towards it?
I have a feeling that might be where its grave is. I'm gonna dig that bitch up.
No, David, I suggest you take down the fucking chart. I cast suggestion on him. Wisdom.
Okay,
15,
yep.
saving throw.
All right, David, roll DC 15 Wisdom save.
All right.
Fuck's sake.
We already said he
I rolled a 6.
Okay, David, you suddenly feel the unworldly, what's it called? Desire to get in the cart, and you get in the cart. You're all in the cart. Z beat you to the cart already, and all of you get in the cart and immediately drive off, into the night. Which actually, let me just go back and read a stat block I had prepared. I don't know why I had this prepared. I guess I should have known better. Hang on, let me see. What would have happened if David would have actually done that thing? Hang on, I want to see what would have happened.
I apologize for the vicious crime of trying to sleep.
I know, right?
That's fine, you're forgiven. Where's David? There he is. So,
Just being sarcastic.
so was I. What is David's? Actually, no, it probably would have actually not been that bad. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, no, you all get in the car and you haul out of there because yeah, you're done with that. You're done with that. You eventually continue on for several hours, having not been able to get sleep because of spoopy ghosties in the area that you slept. After a good amount of time, you come to the site of the next village. Kind of similar to the last one, except this one isn't necessarily like a dirt poor farming village. At this point, the sun would be, I mean, it'd be in the air. It wouldn't be like early. It wouldn't be like super. It's not like 3 or 4 a.m. You're looking at probably like, say like you get there about, what time would you leave? You look about 4. We'll say you get there about 6 a.m. Say about 6 a.m. is when you kind of,
Someone is a disaster.
like food disaster.
Yep. He had a cupcake.
Oh boy, cupcake bubs. Cupcake buzz.
Pictures later.
Okay. Anyways, so actually, let me go and quickly pull up some. You guys enter the nice little country village. Yeah, definitely. All right. So as you guys enter the small town, battered and bruised from your another horrible night of just evil in this forest, you eventually come into the town. The place itself seems fairly standard. It's slightly bigger than the last one you went to. You probably guesstimate probably about 250 people live here. The buildings here look a bit more proper. There's definitely some stonework put into them. It's not just all wooden and thatched huts. There's definitely some like basic like basic amenities and things like that here. And yeah. The only other notable thing about this town is that because if you look at the position on the map where it is, there's actually a large bridge on the southeastern side of town. It's actually like a really huge bridge, like a 4-lane highway kind of bridge that goes over one of the major rivers that flows down towards the one city to your south here. As you come in, you notice that there's just a bunch of, several people all mulling about, talking with each other. It's a fairly standard town. Everybody's dressed fairly moderately. Not like super wealthy people and not super poor. Just generally speaking, it's a fairly standard town. The one thing you do notice though is that the bridge itself, on the from your position, the left side of the bridge, there is a large ferry boat that appears to be hauling passengers down the river and back. There's like a ferry station on the left, and on the right actually as well. No drawbridge, of course, but there seems to be ferry services that take passengers out to the lake or down the river, it seems. Yeah, you guys kind of cart into town. The guard's kind of looking you over as you come in, probably wondering what the heck happened to you last night. What do you all do now?
Go to bed.
Find an inn.
Find an inn. All right. You guys head over to the local inn. The gentleman who presides over the inn, an elvish gentleman, actually. Long red hair, kind of slicked back, and he just kind of presides over the place. He simply talks to you for a second and then offers you a room apiece for about 4 silver.
Sure, whatever. Here's money. Leaves.
Okay, you physically throw the money at his face, walk off, and slam the door to a random room. It's unoccupied, thankfully.
Money on the table.
4 silver, yes.
Yep.
Okay. What was it, Uzziah?
I basically politely put money on the counter and then go to my room.
That's fine.
What a nice guy you are.
You all purchase a room and you go to sleep for a full 8 hours.
How much for food?
Food will be included at this place. So you're good. You all go to sleep for 8 hours and wake up refreshed, healed, not dying. Yeah, it's been 8 hours, so it's about midday. It's around midday sometime. 12:01, around there. You all awake. And
Oh, hi, David, buddy. You want tangents for this? What's it called? The elf killed your hand pet.
Who?
The elf.
Harold.
No, who? Not the elf. Who else? Who is this hand you talk of?
Harold.
Who's Harold?
Logan, I was like, Logan, if you want to roll the D20 now, I already know what it's for. I have the modifiers ready. You can just go for it, buddy.
Look, that just out of roleplay, I actually did roll. I actually rolled when we left and when we got here as to whether or not I'd remember Harold. And I rolled low enough when we left, but like in the heat of a moment, I completely forgot about him. But then I rolled a 1 when we got here, so Harold is not even in my mind anymore.
Understandable. So, David, what was that one thing you were contemplating out of roleplay during that encounter?
It was 2 things. First of all, just out of roleplay, I know that there are not many creatures that have a resistance to force damage, so Magic Missile should have been what Ryan should have used exclusively for that encounter, I believe.
I can
think so.
I can neither confirm nor deny this, but I don't know actually. Anyways,
I seem to remember that force magic is like there's not much of anything that has a resistance to that. Then the other one was when I was still possessed by the ghost, I was curious and I looked at the stat block to see what in the world of possession was, since I didn't think I'd actually be available for the fight again. And one of the things I noticed was that you can't be possessed again for another 24 hours. So I thought about mentioning that when you were rolling to see who was getting there.
I knew about that.
All right, but then I figured, wait, you might actually just be ignoring that. So, yeah.
No, I wasn't ignoring it. That was just for roleplay reasons, so you guys didn't know about that. But okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just
my character has lost every desire to ever go in the woods again. After growing up in the forest his entire young life, he has decided that being outside with these people is fucking suicide.
Yes, Logan. Yes, it is.
Look, I didn't do any damage to any friendlies. And
I got shot. Oh yeah, that's right. Rips arrow out of my legs. Yeah. Wow. That's fine. I wonder whose these are. Snaps them.
And then there's the one arrow that's basically buried up to its fletching in your side.
No, I forgot about it. No, I'm just here.
Yeah, no, it's
just kind of there.
It's covered by your fur. You're fine. You feel great.
I didn't even know it was there.
No, you didn't. And you never will.
Someone kicks me in the chest and I think I broke a rib, but it's just the arrow finally snapping.
Logan, you take an extra 1d4 bleeding damage from something. I don't know, it's weird, Logan. You take 2 extra damage. I don't know why. The arrowhead gets shoved into your liver. Anyways. So yeah, you're all awake. You're all there.
I'm scared to go outside anymore. I'm not sure if I want to leave the inn.
It's true. I mean, you could just end the campaign here, just stay in the inn your entire life until your money runs out.
This is what I do. Well, hold on. I have like 700 something gold. I could be here for a while.
It's true. You could stay here and live here. Maybe work around the town, Logan, and that's your life. You did enough adventuring. You're like, no, I'm done. I stay here. No.
Drinks acid vial.
Drinks acid vial. Coup de grace, boys. He's going down.
It's like, yeet.
So yeah,
What I help you with this? This isn't how I thought you'd use it.
So yeah, what are you guys gonna be doing today?
I'm
Since
gonna
it's
look
currently
for some thugs.
some thugs.
Some shady types that look like they'd monkey in an alleyway.
All right,
Yep.
that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
but little village.
In that city, someplace where I might be able to find master ward.
Joe, after being denied death for another time, is going to stay in his room and cry for the entire day.
Fair.
Yeah, he's
Fair.
not leaving. So, oh yes, and Z, you don't know where he is, and honestly, you don't care. He disappeared again. You don't know where the heck he ran off to.
Fair.
At this point, Ryan, what are you doing for today?
And I thought we were going to head into the city soon, but is there anyone like water armed here?
You have no idea.
I'm going to tell what. I'm going to ask the inn people.
Okay.
I'm going to see what the rumors are. Buy a pail. I'm going to buy a pint of fucking pail. See what rumors are going on.
Sure. Okay.
I'll
So you're gonna,
go with Ryan and do this.
sure. Uzziah, what are you doing?
Is there a rabbit cage around here? That's
No.
For pets?
No.
Dang it.
No roll. No, it doesn't exist here. Stop it.
Well,
If-
we're trying
if
to
you
get someone a
succeeded-
new pet.
If
I know you want a new
succeeded,
pet.
I would have
No.
given it to the dog.
Anyways,
Like,
so
alright.
Uzziah, what are you doing?
I'm guessing there's no blacksmith in town.
This town would actually have a blacksmith, yes.
Okay, what about Fletcher?
Nope.
And I'm guessing no alchemist.
Definitely not, no.
Okay.
Oh, don't I do
I'll tell you this about the world. When it comes to like Fletchers, alchemists, enchanters, more like the, I guess you'd call them like the higher forms of crafting. They're only going to be found in cities. Small towns like this just will not have the resources for that kind of thing. And if they do, it might not be the most reputable thing or trustworthy. But anyways, so yeah, what are you doing then?
Is there any way I can get a... I'm not sure how expensive this would be. Right now, when I looked it up, it's really expensive, but you changed around the pricing in this world, so... How much is a holy long sword?
Good luck, bud.
They would not even have anything close to that here.
Dang it.
They would have mundane weapons at best, and probably not even all the types of mundane weapons. They wouldn't even have a +1 weapon here.
They have farming scythes.
It's true, they have a lot of farming equipment. Well, no, actually, this particular town is... It's
probably
like...
still have farming scythes.
Yeah, no, they probably would have farming sites, yeah. Sounds like a little bit of farming, but the
A
agriculture not a...
mithril farming scythe.
Yeah.
No.
An orichalcum farming scythe.
Okay. So,
I go look for a bounty board.
okay. So, let's start off with, well, since you guys are already in the inn, David and Ryan, you guys go up to the tavern keep. As you,
It's a pint cost, first of all, there's a pint alcohol and stuff here.
give him like 3 copper. Both of you give me a perception check, real quick.
You suddenly realize the
9.
purple.
A 9?
11.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, no, you wouldn't see anything. Okay. As you guys are just standing there, you talk with the gentleman, and after a minute of thinking, he just kind of like, he goes, well, if you're looking for work, well, I mean, the guards always need help around here for the most part. There's always a little bit of riffraff or something going on around town. We live in a kind of a dangerous area. Though I'm guessing you guys are new to town. You probably don't know much about the surrounding area.
Nope.
Yeah, well, you can always go to the guard station. They're always looking for help.
Just, alright.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, Uzziah, you head over to the guard station there, and while there isn't a bounty board, there's definitely several guards that you could potentially ask to, like, you know, there's like you could ask to assist them, but there's no like dedicated like bounty board in this particular small town.
Okay.
Or if there is, it's empty. You don't know where it is.
Okay. What else is in this town?
Not much.
mud.
There's people. There's houses. There's a blacksmith. There's a general store.
Then I'll go to the general store and pick up a flint and steel, well, tinderbox, basically, so I can light fires other than rubbing sticks together.
I'll be
Okay,
right back.
okay, Uzziah. Normally I'd just say, yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a hint here. Ryan can create fires for free using a cantrip spell. Infinite fires. Magical
I know.
fires. You still
But-
want to go buy a tinderbox.
Yes, I do.
You want a
Just in
tinder?
case he runs out of magical slots or anything else like that.
Run out of
No, like he physically can't run out of those. He has infinite. He has infinite
Anything
campfires.
else random
There's a bonus
happens.
I also
Okay.
have a tinder patch on me.
No, that's fine. You know what? If he's dead set on tinderbox, he'll get a tinderbox.
Tinderbox.
You're going to buy a tinderbox. Logan, you kind of like peruse the town a little bit. Give me a let's go perception or investigation. Either one.
I marvel at my tinderbox for a brief moment, but I'm not sure why.
Suddenly you're like, man, I love having a free tinderbox. Anyways.
12? Yeah.
12? Okay. Nothing like immediately stands out to you like, oh yeah, there's the shady alleyway over there where all the evildoers happen. You do, however, after a while notice that there is an area of town that seems to be a bit more run down than the rest. It's not a huge town, of course, but you definitely can notice that there's a bit more of a, like, you could maybe guess that there might be some shady stuff going on back there.
Are there any cats?
Roaming, like, around you? No. Not here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the area you just described then.
Sure. You go over there, you kind of, like, go down this, like, back alley, and then once you get down there, it's basically, like, the back area behind, like, a bunch of buildings, and there's, like, as you go back there, there's, like, it's kind of like a darker area. There's, like, some trash cans back there, and then there's, like, a stone wall that kind of comes up maybe about, like, 5 or 6 feet, and then kind of, like, just goes straight down, and then it's, like, a lower layer. Basically, it was, like, there's a small hill that they kind of, like, carved a part of it out and just made, like, a little back wall there, and then there's buildings on the top of it and the bottom of it. As you go there, you, give me a perception check as you're back there.
11.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry, that's a 6, not a 9. So 8.
Okay. Either way, you notice out of the corner, well, you see there's a couple people back there. You do notice one guy talk with a couple guys. You see, like, hands move, and then 2 guys go away, and the dude is just kind of stand there by like, a wall. He's kind of, like, leaned up against a brick wall. The water
I'm
check
gonna go
would...
talk to him.
Okay. You walk up. What do you say to him?
Got anything to sell?
He looks at you, kind of like looks you up, and well, first of all, he's like kind of distracted. He looks over. Ah! Oh, jeez, gosh. What was that? What? Something to sell? He kind of looks around like, holy crap, this guy noticed this. Well, I mean, I don't know about selling, but if you're in the market to buy, I mean, I got some things for you.
Okay. What do you got?
He's like, well, I got a couple new things, and he reaches down, he pulls out this small baggie of what looks to be some sort of, like, It's a sort of like reddish orange dust. And then in another baggie he has what appears to be a single leaf. Kind of looks like a bay leaf almost, if you know what that shape is. But it's like a darker black color.
Try to identify them.
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me a nature check, honestly. Just give me a flat nature check.
2.
2? You have no idea. There's a leaf and some powder. I don't know.
Much?
He looks at you. How much? For which one?
Both of them.
He kind of looks at you like, wait, really? Oh, shoot. You know, how about this? 3 gold. They're both yours.
Don't rip me off, sir.
I ain't ripping you off, man. I ain't ripping you off. We good. We good here. It's okay. Here you go, man. Trust me, a guy like you, I would never rip off. Okay, you rip my arms off, man. I need my arms.
Okay. Well, okay. What do I? I gotta write this in here.
Okay.
I spy fucking cracked bag of like reddish powder,
Yep.
and then the black leaf.
Yep.
You bought sawdust.
I probably bought a rotting leaf and some sawdust for 3 gold. It's fine. Everything's usually worth it. All right. Are there any cats here?
Give me just give me a flat perception check again.
That's 20.
Okay. Off in a as you look around in rummaging around a dumpster, you see a cat. It's a fairly fat-looking cat. Like, it's definitely not like an alley cat. Really long, kind of like a Maine Coon almost, with like really like several inch long hairs. It's a very light gray with blue eyes, just kind of rummaging around in the trash.
I'm gonna hold out some food and try to get it to come over to me.
Okay, give me an animal handling check.
Teeny. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. 24.
24, okay.
Yeah.
The cat comes over to you, looks at your hand, looks up at you, and goes, "Get that trash out of my face."
What the fuck?
What do you take me for, peasant?
Are you not actually a cat?
Course I'm a cat, you buffoon!
You're very rude. There's no reason for this. I didn't realize you were like, had intelligence. So you're just kind of an alley cat. I was looking to adopt, but you're apparently fat and not, like, nice.
Well, my previous master did suffer a accident. So, I mean, I suppose I'd be up for the thought of adoption.
I feel like this doesn't appeal to you and you're gonna kill me. I'm just trying to have a cat, man. I ain't trying to have some sort of, like, fucking manic monster. So, I mean, if you can agree to be chill, I'll keep you safe, feed you and shit, but, like, I don't
Just
need
get
to
him for me, Logan.
You see the
get stabbed to death.
you see the
My buddy
cat.
had a pet hand, like.
you see the cat roll its eyes, and it's like, fine, I'll agree to be chill, however you say it. Just as long as you promise to feed me and brush my coat. It's very pristine, as you can see. As it kind of just stands up with like a regal air about it.
Works for me. Pick it up, put it on shoulder, walk back to where the.
It reluctantly, with a very, very sarcastic sigh, allows you to pick it up and put it on your shoulders, and now it just kind of rides like a parrot on your shoulder.
Do you have a name?
Of course I have a name, you bloody mongrel. My name is Reginald.
Reginald the cat. The gray cat. Okay. Perfect. Speaks common. Okay. Wonderful. Great. I feel like this was all worth it. I'm gonna go find the others. Oh,
Don't.
dude, I really wish Joe was here. So
Wait.
I had perfect use for what I.
Oh yeah, Xander. By the way, to see you in Twitch chat. Are you going to be rejoining us for this session, or are you currently preoccupied? Anyways, So you're gonna head back to the group then, Logan?
Actually, I want to stop somewhere and like buy a brush, so I do not possess one of these.
You know what? How about this? I will say you have a brush because you own a horse and carriage. Obviously, like when you buy the carriage, like let's just say you have like a basic like tools to maintain a horse. So you would have like a brush. You'd have like maybe like something like that you could like wash it with, things of that nature.
Okay.
I have a feeling the cat will not appreciate that, though.
Yes. Anyways.
Just saying.
Sick, animal, supplies, don't care.
Yeah, that's
Add
fine.
item.
That's
Wonderful. Okay.
fine. Okay, so that's you. David and Ryan, what are you guys doing right now? Hello? Oh, okay, so make sure you didn't like walk around. I was about to be like, yeah, hello there.
Howdy, Bronco.
You see this? You see this huge green guy bust over the door. Oh, hello there! And then he proceeds to beat you to death. So yes, what are you guys doing?
Howdy, laddie.
Anyways, what are you guys doing right now?
Just hanging out in the park. Waiting to,
Yeah.
move on.
Okay, so you guys are sitting there. Uzziah, go on ahead. What? You wanted to head off and buy a tinderbox. Okay, you head into the general store, and standing before you is probably the most average-looking human gentleman you've ever seen. Short brown hair, kind of a stubble, younger-looking fella. He just simply asks you, "What are you looking to buy?"
A
Be
tinder
right
box.
back.
Sure. Slams on the table. 1 silver.
40 toad.
43 platinum.
As he stares you down, just stares at you. Very
Can
intensely.
I get a hair comb as well?
Sure. Slams it down. 2 silver.
You sound like you're having a bad day, so here's 3 silver.
Unblinking and unwavering, he takes it, grabs it under the desk, maintains eye contact with you at all times.
And with that, I'm gonna take my stuff and head out. Have a good day.
Constitution saving throw.
He says nothing as you walk out and close the door. And then as you walk away, you hear, "Ah!" kind of muffled by the door. Anyways. All right, so you head back to the group then?
Yep.
Okay, good.
And
you
I
all-
really should have used that lightning. Should have found my heart loaded.
So you all head back to the inn at this point. Joe is still crying. You can kind of hear it muffled. Just
I'm gonna bring him the cat.
you're gonna bring Joe the cat.
I'm gonna go into the room. I'm just gonna like walk in as he's crying on the bed. I'm gonna just like set the cat here. I'm gonna be like, I'll be back later. I don't think they're ready for a talking cat.
I'm seeing Roden putting into your chat.
Yeah, no, yeah. Ryan and David, you guys,
didn't find it.
you guys see Logan walk in with a cat on his shoulder. He walks upstairs. You put the cat in the ground. The cat goes, and the cat looks at you. And, oh, fine. I suppose I'll make my home here. Crying one, shut up! And then he goes over and he kind of just nestles himself on top of a desk in the room and just kind of sits there.
Wondrous. Shut the door.
Meanwhile, Joe is so distraught over not dying for the second time. He doesn't even notice the cat.
Roden, I
Huh?
see you have brought in yet a mother stray.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I found something cool earlier. And I pull out the bag of powder.
So Logan just pulls out these two little
Find out
baggies.
what it is.
Wait, what, Ryan?
I attempt to find out what.
Nature.
the
Okay,
fuck-
I
nature
roll
check.
a sleight of hand to just grab the bag of red powder and eat it.
Roll with disadvantage, David, if you're actually going to attempt such a thing.
Don't you eat my trunks, damn it.
See, I roll a
Oh,
8.
shit.
Sadness.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you see David kind of stare at the baggie, and then he just kind of without blinking, just kind of leans forward and reaches for it very slowly. And you're like, no, and David just oh, and begins to recite Sylvan poetry under his breath. So Ryan, what was your nature check?
Was 6. I would like crap.
Their nature. It's a leaf, black leaf, and red orange powder. Yeah, you got it.
Can I try again?
Sure, go right ahead, Logan. You can
Here,
attempt
I'm gonna
again.
taste a little bit of the red powder to try to help me out here.
Okay, you're gonna taste a little bit of it.
Yes, just like
Okay.
a dab on like my picture.
Should have just let me eat it.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, anyway.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. That's better. 16.
16. All right. As you are you gonna do the nature check, then taste it, or taste and then do the nature check? I just need to know for.
I tasted it first. I'm stupid. Yeah.
Okay. You kind of like dip your finger in it a little bit on your finger, and you touch to your tongue, and. Sorry, hang on. My wife just
Catch
suddenly.
fire.
My wife suddenly walked in with another child that's not Bubs.
As he's doing this, I create a
Okay.
bonfire underneath him.
Um,
Suddenly, so he doesn't see me do it, so he thinks it's
Logan,
like
as
the,
you
powder.
as the powder hits your tongue, for the first second, nothing happens, and then suddenly you begin to feel your tongue begin to sizzle, almost, kind of like as if you ate something very, very spicy, but there's no pain. It's just like that kind of like burning, warm numbness, but there's no pain associated with it, as suddenly your vision kind of, with just a dab, it's just enough to kind of give you like the first signs of what's to come. The actual the name of the substance is simply just called in the streets fire powder. And as it touches your tongue and in a way kind of goes down your throat just a little bit, you feel as if your tongue and throat are physically on fire, but you don't feel any pain whatsoever.
I want to suddenly test trade bonfire on
Oh,
Logan's
there's
feet.
your Bubs!
Don't you fucking do it. You're gonna burn the place down.
Yeah, Ryan, go ahead. Start a bonfire right in the middle of the inn.
That's the powder, you dirt Logan.
These places are made of wood, Ryan.
What? You good? Okay. Anyways, so yes, Logan, you tasted that. You marked it down. What are you gonna do with the other one? Are you just gonna?
Alright. Gonna... Hold on, let me write this down first. I don't wanna...
That's fine.
Doing their possessions.
Because I can give you the information about the black leaf before you do anything with it.
Oh, okay, cool. Bag of... What the fuck?
Fire powder.
Fire powder. Hashtag drug. Okay. What's the black leaf before I start fucking smoking it? I'm like...
The black leaf, you know, is a the street name for it is usually denoted as black lung. The reason, and it's what's it called? Its properties are, as far as you know, hallucinogenic in nature, but you have no idea exactly what it would do. But you do know it's very potent.
Oh,
Like it's
hell
super
yeah.
potent.
Loaded buddy. I don't
I'm
think you
gonna
want
beat
to
out my owl pipe.
Okay.
Gonna beat it out. I'm gonna fucking pack that shit in there. And just
How much, Logan?
the whole. Well, it's only one leaf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Half the leaf.
Half the leaf? Okay.
Half the leaf.
Alright, so you divide the leaf in half, you beat it
Big
up,
fucking rip.
pack that sucker in, and... And as you do, you're sitting there. And at first you're like, man, this is weak stuff.
That's
Like,
kind
I
of
thought-
lame, guys.
like that's where this is. And then all of a sudden you begin to look around, and as you do, the world around you begins to grow dark. As in, like, really, really dark. And the more it, like, hits you, the less you can see until eventually you're completely blind. As you do so, you begin to hack up. Everyone around you can see when you hack up after smoking it, the smoke is like a jet black color. And when the blindness fully hits you, you suddenly begin to have these, like, super vivid dreams that, to describe them in mere words would be kind of impossible, but imagine that your dreams are somewhere between, like, a modern art painting and, like, like Thursday night 15 bean burrito fever dream from Taco Bell.
Oh fuck yeah.
And
dude.
so you're kind of just it's super nonsensical, incredibly colorful and flashy, but also in a way you're kind of horrified because you've lost all like sight and awareness of around you. Everyone else, they see you just kind of like sitting there, eyes just staring, 1,000-yard stare. Your pipe is kind of, your arms have gone limp at your side, and your pipe's kind of sitting there, kind of smoldering a little bit as your jaw just kind of like hangs open, just motionless.
How much does he weigh?
I weighed like 300, I think.
Yeah, dude, he's probably
Hold on,
pushing.
Let me go in my description.
I was like, he's.
I weigh 300, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna
Yeah.
be 300 or even
I'm a
more,
big dude.
honestly.
300. Would I be able to move him?
I mean, by yourself? I mean, possibly. That's a lot of weight.
300. Man, time was like this. I need my telekinesis.
I mean, you can try an athletics check to see if you can like. How are you gonna move him?
Fuck's sake. I'm trying to, pay for a fucking room for him. Ride his ass up there, but I'm not sure if I do enough.
Okay.
I'm going to buy a room for myself, though, and I'm going to bed.
Okay.
That's what, 4 silver?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm going to
I'll
bed.
have to go ahead
enough
and
for this day.
Okay. You all head to bed. Logan, you're gonna be out for 12 hours.
12 hours.
12,
Nice.
12 hours.
Yeah, this is worth it.
So you're just 12 hours straight, just. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can really technically describe it, but I mean you're. Yeah, you're.
I get the vibe. Don't worry, buddy.
You get the vibe. You
life
all
choices.
the rest of you go to bed. Reginald is very confused because you just don't show up. You're just kind of stuck with the crying
no,
one.
Joe, I thought me and Joe had the same room.
Yeah, but you're currently comatose.
Well, that's typically what I do.
You're comatose
Oh, am I
in
still
the lobby.
fucking lobby?
Yes, because you sat down with him, hit it, and now you're just there. So after
I would have brought you up, but you weigh too much and I don't do enough.
after several hours of you just kind of like being like comatose there, and the owner having seen you done this, he just kind of stares at you and goes, and none of you know this, but him and a couple of his like employees, they come over, they literally pick you up, walk you outside, and plop you in the middle of the street, and then just walk back inside, but you're still just kind of like comatose, just laying there, this like limp blob in the middle of the street, just completely gone. So all of you are gonna get a long rest. So full 8 hours. We'll say that. Say all this would have taken place at like. Let's see, all of you would have went to bed. We'll say you all went to bed at like. We'll say 6. So Logan, you blacked out at like. I mean, you guys didn't really do a whole lot that day, so we'll say Logan, you blacked out at around 1 p.m. So it's be 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Everybody goes to bed, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So at midnight of that night, Logan, you suddenly and violently just snap out of your trip. Like it just immediately cuts back to reality. You're laying in like the kind of like gravel dirt street on your stomach with your arms like at your sides. You have no idea how you got there, and you're kind of confused as to where the heck you even are entirely.
Why is it still dark?
As you kind of rustle,
Didn't pick you up.
as you kind of like rustle to your feet, you see that you're literally just outside of the inn, and you're holding the pipe in your hand.
Well, at least I did lose this. To put it back. Stroll in, just kind of walk into Joe's room and pass out for the rest of the night.
Fair enough. All right. We'll say that Joe. I'll mark this down for Joe that he decided to get up, still crying by the way, walked downstairs and then paid and then went back up to his room. He just wanted to die so badly. He broke his little heart. He just wanted to be free, and you schmucks took it from him again. Where's the equipment? Yep, and that's gonna be... He has no silver, so math time. So add one of those. Nope. Okay. And then... Okay. So there we go, and then he gets a long rest. Reset maximum HP during... Confirm. Yep, there we go. Alright. You all then wake up having rested for the full night, except for Logan. You didn't get a long rest because, you know, you got most of a long rest, but not the entire long rest. So
I think it would have made a difference anyway.
So you kind of like wake up, and you know, there's Reginald just curled up on the desk still. Joe's still crying, you know. So somehow he's continued to cry this entire time, even though
the cat and tell Joe to shut the fuck up.
Joe kind of just shuts up, and the cat's like, "Oh, thank you. He wouldn't shut up all night."